Yep.
I am ready.
Mm.
Ready.
Good. Fine. Yeah.
All right, Brad, I'm in the same boat.
Right.
You may get a wee bit of a tired voice from Pericles today. That's alright. Irish people are allowed to get tired too, right? A little bit of a lazy accent. But I'm glad to be here. Glad everyone's here. Grizz, hope everything's going alright with ya.
It's just my dad was truck broke down. He was stranded 5 hours away from home. I had to leave super early, go get him, get the truck back, get him back, get it fixed.
Oh, okay.
Just a name, nothing like major. Just yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear it wasn't anything too bad.
Yeah, and then I have a little alarm set on my phone for D&D, and then I got and I was like, oh shit! So then I had to hurry up and text Cuddy, and
Yeah.
yesterday was just yeah, go 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 go.
Right.
That was just a shit show. Yeah, ruined my whole Saturday, but it's all right.
Well, the only thing that can ruin today is if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. I'll take the Lions, but for the love of God, please no.
Fuck the Lions.
I mean, they made it this far. Either team, if 49ers go, I'd be happy. Lions go, I'd be happy. But I just don't want another Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl
Wow.
bullshit.
Dare you?
Imagine if that happened in the Super Bowl. It kept like they went into overtime and it tied. Is the game over? Or they continue to play.
No, they continue to play until there's a winner. Well, at least you noticed it now instead of halfway through the session.
It is picking up you guys, so that's good. So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the invasion of Alexandria. We are here with our adventurers today to find out what has happened, or what will happen, and if maybe there is a love-making session. No? Maybe so? No? No? Star says no. So, you guys are out of luck on that one. Anyways, if you guys are new here, please consider subscribing. And if you like this, smash that like button. If you guys haven't been here, I won't be talking to chat a whole lot. I'll type when I can. But we're going to let the story just kind of take over. So, let's go ahead and jump in. Last time we was here, our fellow travelers were they succeeded in a ritual to get Ligon's body back. However, at a loss of Akir. They have no idea what happened to him. They did end up sending a message to him, finding out that he is alive, just don't know where he's at. And the adventurers ended up going through the tunnel, finding out that it's like the magic is left. And the first king is gone, is not in there for some reason. They don't know what's going on. They ended up deciding to go down to Fort Rainier on foot instead of teleporting. Found out that Pericles' dad is not very nice. Gave him a teleportation stone that actually had magic built up through it, exploded, some shit happened. So
Everybody died.
everyone did not die. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, or it'd be a different session. Cutler 27 here would be doing the story. Anyways, we're gonna go back in. Everyone's walking. They're just headed south towards Fort Rainier, and ready, set, go.
Weren't we all arguing last time, I think, over what to do?
No, I think we decided what to do, and then we were walking back through the caves when I threw that.
Oh yeah, because we
That
thought we were
stone.
outside the cave already, and then he said,
Right.
"No, you were inside." Yeah, okay.
And then he made me throw it anyways, even though I would never have thrown it inside the cave.
And then didn't we like get outside the cave and we realized we forgot that plant out there? And did we
Yep,
ever?
we forgot the
Yeah.
plant. We
Yeah,
need to take the plant back.
I think that's where we were. Was we
Yeah.
we just got out of the caves,
And seeing
and
that the
we
plant
were
had,
talking about what to do with the plant.
yeah, because it had pulled a lot of energy, magic, whatever you want to call it, into the plant and it's grown.
Right. It kind of sucked the
Yeah.
magical essence out of the cave, is what we were told.
Did we ever decide, are we taking the plant or what are we doing with the plant? Or are we
Right.
just
I still don't know exactly what this fucking plant is that you guys are all. I mean, obviously it does something cool.
Isn't this the plant that Torben wanted?
I got
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Are you grabbing the plant, Torben?
I've had it.
Okay. Well, we got the plant, so we can get going.
Yep. So
All right.
onwards. Oh, and then we had our horses too.
Yeah,
Right.
let's get on our
Let-
horses and tread on.
Yep.
Great. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and we'll hop on the horses, and that should speed things up a bit.
That indeed.
Time of day is
Torben,
it?
It's probably about 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Okay.
In the
Alright, well,
morning.
In the afternoon.
We were gonna head over to Sarah, if I am thinking correctly,
If you guys want to know.
right? Because we
Oh,
were talking about, we were debating on the general if
No,
if
we were
he
gonna
was
go
in
to
league with the
Festia.
Dark Lord.
I thought we were gonna
He
go to
could-
Festia, then Fort Rainier.
Was it Festia first?
Yeah.
I think so. Yep. And
All
then
right. Well, that works for me. Let's head down to Vestia. Whether the general's in league with the fucking Dark Lord or not, we still need to recruit troops for the King Alexander, because obviously he's not in league with the fucking Dark Lord because he's fighting against him.
well, let's see what's going on here. Let's just tread our way there. How long do we have until we get there? Does anybody know?
On horseback, it should take maybe a few hours, I think, to get to Festia.
Not too bad,
Or,
I guess.
Right. All right. Well, let's get her done.
Yeah, I have a guy behind me with coconuts.
You what? You have a guy behind you with coconuts?
Yeah.
Like it.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for anything like unusual and just keep my eye out. Make
Okay.
sure that we don't get swarmed by bandits or whatever.
Word.
As
As
we're
we're leaving.
riding, I'm gonna ask, does anybody have anything that they're hiding that we need to know about? Because there's been some fucked up shit that we've learned about with a few of us, so we might as well just get it out on the table now so there's no surprises.
I mean, same goes for you.
I've told you basically everything I know about myself. Unfortunately, I'm still learning as I go.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll for that.
Oh, that was almost good. 12.
Um, you see that she's a little unsure, like she's confused. Is all.
Leatrix, if she's remembering anything from her past that could possibly help us.
Should I just had a thought?
Mm-hmm.
Should I send your ex-husband or something a message?
Ex-husband? Apparently he is my husband, but I...
Oh, my bad, my bad. But should we just send her a message? I mean, we could, but
We could. I mean, I don't... I
to see
was
what
always...
happened because I don't know where my dad went.
Well, yeah, and I was told he was never allowed to leave that cave, so I'm just as shocked as you guys.
I'm gonna send him a message.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast sending. You remember what that is, DM?
Yeah, they can choose to respond if they're in that plane or as long as they're alive. And then if they're in a different
I,
plane, they have to roll a D100 and they have a 5%?
5% chance.
5%
Yeah,
chance to
5%
respond.
chance it doesn't go through.
All right. Oi, I don't know your name. Where did you go? What happened to my dad here? That's it.
Short and sweet and to the point, right?
Well, he can only use 25 words, and that was like 20, 21 words.
That was less than that.
Makes sense.
Where did...
You don't get a response.
That was like 10 words.
You
Yeah,
rolled
that's...
5% or lower.
He can choose to not respond too, remember?
They said he had to.
You don't have to.
Uh,
He's just a dick if he doesn't.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't get a message back, so I guess your husband's kind of a douche. Um. So let's just head on.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Anybody else have anything that they'd like to air out on the table?
you guys pretty much found out that what my path was trying to find my father, and I've done that. Still have questions about it on why he's being controlled by the goblins, but hopefully I'll get answers when we reconnect.
Well, it sounds like all of us are here for a reason. We all have dealt with shitty situations or some have
Trix,
a lot of surprises in life.
Leatrix, can I ask you, do you know why he was supposedly trapped in that mountain and couldn't leave?
He didn't tell me. All I knew is that he
Roll a Constitution save.
Damn!
Uh-huh.
And she falls over backwards off the horse. Takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. No, you don't remember. You're fine.
All I remember is him telling me that he couldn't leave there for some reason, and that he was stuck there. And I was part of the reason why we were able to find him. But the only way he was out was because of being the genie. And then when we released him, it put him back in the cave so he couldn't leave. So it's a surprise to me that he left.
And do you remember? Did you guys like part on good terms or bad terms, or you just don't remember?
You know, from the things that I'm seeing in that, I'm gonna guess bad terms, but I don't know. He
So
didn't say anything.
So we might not be able to trust him.
That could be a possibility.
He might let us to that fucking weapon in order to corrupt you. If he really is someone that can't be trusted, if he's working with the Dark Lord, or if he
One more.
like Grizzly was saying earlier, if he is the fucking Dark Lord, he might have led us to that fucking weapon on purpose to try and corrupt you.
Or the brother of the Dark Lord, because the Dark Lord supposedly isn't here. And
Right?
but
No, the
brother,
Dark Lord is in Herminus.
yeah, but the brother is here, and he's the one that was controlling it.
Right?
So I'm
And
thinking,
I don't know much about the first king, just about as much as all of you. I'm not sure if he had any siblings or not. I know that he came here
does
from
anyone?
somewhere else and kind of started his empire here. It started
Yeah,
his kingdom here.
does anyone know where the first king and Aleatrix actually came from when they came here?
There's nothing
In the journal?
You guys could roll a history check to see.
right. Let me think about this real hard for a second. Let me see if I remember anything from my stories. I'm pretty
Was
sure I don't remember shite.
was it in your journal?
That's what I was asking in that journal that you had.
I didn't say.
In the journal, it starts with "We have arrived." It doesn't say where they came from.
No one knows.
I'm wondering. I'm just I'm saying this obviously as we're writing. I'm just wondering
You
if
can
they
roll
could have
on
came from
if you try to remember. Just roll
where
on
was it? The Dark Lord was your Midas.
Lord
Herminus.
minus.
I wonder if they could have came from there, and maybe it could possibly be the Dark Lord's brother. Just an idea.
If he is, he would have been corrupted much later down the road. He wouldn't have came here with the intention of evil.
I'm just because the bow. Where did the bow is obviously has a chance of corrupting Leatrix.
Right. Well,
So
from what I gather, the bow was a weapon that they were using to fight against an evil force that was invading their land, and it ended up corrupting Leatrix to the point that she, I think, fought with them instead of fought against them, and then the first king did some magic voodoo whatever to break the curse and to seal away the weapon, but in doing so it sealed him away as well. It took him with in order to break the curse and hide him away with it.
exactly what I'm saying is that I think that's maybe why he was the genie and had us get the weapon to be able to free himself.
That might be it too. In order to
I think he's been
have
using it
himself
this whole time.
freed, he had to have the weapon freed, and then had to have us conduct a ritual that when we conducted the ritual we got Legan back, but it may have been a ritual to restore the first king to who he was. Or maybe he's just dead now. Who knows? He might he might just be on a different plane of existence and we'll never see him again.
I don't think he's dead. I think he's behind a lot of this, but that's just my thoughts.
Or maybe
Right.
Did we stop to think about maybe they got pulled from the cave and they're put with Baylor? Or whatever his bucket
Baylor's dead.
or the other
Baylor's
one.
dead.
Where
We
we're
killed
going.
that fucker.
Yeah. Maybe they're already there. Maybe they're captured and they're using them as leverage to get us there to everybody in our past. Like
Maybe.
they've got somebody of ours and they're using them to get us to where they want us to be.
Legan, when you sent that message to your father, were you able to tell if he was on a different plane of existence, or does the message just transport without much of indication of if he's on this
Um,
plane or that plane?
it doesn't really tell me where. Dang it! Now your accent's getting in me. Wait,
It's getting in you.
yeah.
My accent's getting right up in there.
It doesn't tell me. Well,
You
yeah.
alright?
It
Are you
doesn't tell
alright,
me
Logan?
where
Are you making fun of me voice, are you?
it doesn't tell me where they're at or anything. Well, it just sends.
Alright. Well, I mean, it's pretty cool that it goes across planes, because I mean, if I try to scry on him, if he's not on this plane, then it won't be successful, which
That's why I'm more
could be
powerful
useful,
than
because
you.
then at least we might be able to know if he's on this plane or not. Because if I scry and it don't work, then
I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility they're on different plane of existence.
right. Did you get
But
anything back from the king? Did
no,
he
that's what I
say
was
anything?
telling. That's what I was telling Latrix is he's either a douchebag or he's dead.
Oh, right.
Pericles, you don't have
Or
by any chance any kind of like locator spells or anything in your bag of tricks, do you?
I mean, I have there are spells for locating, but they're very limited in range. If they're more than maybe 1,000 feet from me, then the spell won't pick them up. I won't be able to see where they're at, and I'd have to rest in order to study that specific spell in order to use it. Because right now I don't have it prepared.
Okay.
But even still, like I said, it's a limited range. It's not like I can tell where they are throughout the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a question. Off topic.
Right?
Hestia, is it a big town? You know,
Festia. How big is Festia? I know I've been there.
is there like a good
It's
market
like a
for
it's like a
diamonds?
it's like a farming town. You know it's where a lot of bounty hunters like to go.
Okay. It's not real big. It's just a little farming town. But there's a lot of bounty hunters that go through
Hmm.
there. And
Do you know if
is
they
there like what do you call it, like a guild, like a bounty hunters guild that's there,
Yeah.
that like there's someone like in charge.
Yeah, that's where they like to congregate for
You get their contracts and stuff.
like those really big important contracts or whatever, and a lot of them meet there to get new like some to start out or to get the
Is
to
there
just get
is there
contracts. That's where it all originates is in Festia. But
Okay.
but
Is there much for like
it's also a farming town.
shops, and is there much for like shops like blacksmiths and
Well,
stuff like
jewelers?
that?
yeah, there's got to be blacksmith stuff. I mean, that's where the hometown of the guild is.
Okay.
But I mean, it's mostly general goods and farming equipment and stuff like that. But they have the guild there that has a blacksmith and all that as well.
Hmm.
Okay. Have I worked with them, with the bounty hunters before in my
The bounty hunters
in
are
my
it's a pretty exclusive guild.
right? But I'd imagine that I would have been there like because of my job. I would have been there like
You've
seeking information or
you've
something
gone there
before.
just for info, but that's it. Like you haven't really done anything else besides go to the general goods store.
Right. Yeah, they have shops and it's nothing real crazy. It's not like you're gonna, start finding a bunch of well constructed magical items and stuff like that. But I
Well,
mean they have a smith, they have
I was just looking for diamonds.
for diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean there's a banking system there that you might be able to cash out. I'm not sure
Well,
how
I
many
mean, I'm
diamonds.
kind of poor. I just realized, and my dad had all the money.
I thought we had gave all your dad's money.
No,
Your dad did
Yeah, your
give
dad
us
left it
his
with
money
us.
for
I
you.
gave it back. I gave it back to
Oh,
whoever
I
gave
And
didn't
it
he
know
to.
took
that.
it with him.
Shit, I didn't
Why
know
the
that.
fuck did you do that?
Uh,
No, I'm just playing.
Because I would have
Um,
ate. I would have eaten it.
how much gold do you need for your diamonds?
Well, preferably about 1,300 gold pieces worth.
and a
13.
tear
Okay, here you go. I'm gonna give him 1,300 gold.
I mean, we could wait, and you could just pay for it for me. Like, I don't.
Oh, well, that's fine. I can carry it if you don't want to carry it.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
just wondering if we had the money. I mean, if
I've
somebody
I've got
dies, it would be really nice for me to bring him back.
right. No, I've got plenty of money. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right.
I was a general working directly for the king. Trust me, I got plenty of gold.
Perfect. My dad
Uh,
had more. I bet my dad had more than you, but
Right. Well,
it's
he
fine.
stole half of his. I earned mine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
uh,
he did steal some gold from me.
You don't know that.
you don't know that.
You don't know that.
So, Torben, do you know if you're muted or not?
Sorry, I coughed, so I muted myself and I forgot to turn it back on.
Okay, I was just making sure you knew you was muted. I did message you, Torben.
So as we're walking, do I see anything like suspicious lurking through the trees or whatever?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Go
suspicious.
ahead and roll to see.
Don't be suspicious.
You want me to roll something, or you just checking out my passive?
Dude, I am rolling like
I was just looking
shit
at your
today.
passive.
11.
You don't see anything.
I mean, just my passive perception is
I
a
don't
20.
see anything, and I've got that. I have a passive perception. Okay.
Well, no,
Okay.
Ligon don't see anything.
I mean, my passive perception's 15.
Okay, but you were actively looking.
And you were talking, so that's why I didn't ask you earlier. Torben wasn't.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So what about you, Torben? You got anything you're hiding? What was with your buddy? And you're always quiet and you take off all the time.
He was just my
I
he was
messaged
my
Torben.
good friend in the first war. I he he helped me through some pretty tough times. Convinced me to accept my responsibilities because I was unsure of myself at the time. So
Is he the one that took you away when you disappeared? When we found your brother?
Torben, you hear? Or I messaged you.
yeah, he was.
Hmm.
He pulled me to the side and said that I should join Baylor.
Well, that didn't work out very well for him, did it?
Well, at least
Well,
you didn't have to kill him over it.
I was able to convince him that it was not going to be good for us in the long run if we followed him.
I'm glad you're able to, to get through to him and not cause more issues.
I messaged you,
No.
Torben.
That's very fortunate. Message too?
1 second. Shh. Listen. Here's something.
Did you say you hear something? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
You rolled exactly what your passive perception
I know,
is.
I know.
You just hear footsteps in the trees.
Somebody's coming.
Oh, that
Can I
shit's about
determine
to
which way it's
Mm,
coming from?
that's a 30 perception. Do I see
You don't
like
see
where it's
anything,
coming
but
from?
you
It's a
do
natural 20.
you do hear it, and it's all around you. Grizz, you don't hear shit.
Dude, I
All
almost
right.
said I almost freaking almost a
I'm gonna
natural.
cast mirror image on myself.
As soon as I see that, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying, or not Spare the Dying. Death Ward. Sorry, Death Ward on. Uh,
So
the
all right. So, but obviously I know people are coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and run a roll of stealth. See if I can't hide. See what's going on.
You gotta roll.
He'll probably do better than I did this time.
where the hell is it?
I rolled a 20.
Oh, no,
Okay, as far as you know, you're hidden. But
You did better than I did.
Torben and Pericles, you guys just hear them all around you, like it's all around.
Okay. I casted mirror image on myself. Who's there?
Son of a bitch! You don't hear an answer.
Maybe they don't want to come out and be found.
All right, let's keep pushing forward and see what happens. See if they just keep an eye out.
Yeah, just
We know they're there now, so that we can't necessarily be surprised if they decide to jump us because we know they're there
So yeah,
and we're
just
on
everybody.
alert.
Yep, just keep an eye out.
So as you guys continue to walk, you notice a tree laying in your path.
Oh, it's fucking bandits. These fucking cheeky bastards. They think they're gonna be able to. All right, I'm gonna get off my horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off my horse too. How big
Yep,
is this? How big is this tree?
It's a pretty big tree. It's about 15-foot diameter.
You know what? I'm gonna third level cast catapult. I'm gonna just pick up like a decent sized rock, and I'm gonna catapult it at the center of the tree and just try to shatter a path through it that we can just go through. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically, I'm just trying to shatter the center of the tree so that it leaves a path that we can go through.
Okay. Roll to hit, I guess.
Well, it just goes in a straight line. It hits unless the tree can make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, what's the damage?
But the damage is 22.
Okay. You notice the bark and wood go, but I mean, it takes off like the top half of it, but it's still attached on the bottom. That boulder just pretty much wiped out the top of the.
All right, can I go over there and
But
see if I can't?
as you do this as well, all of you need to roll initiative.
I'm rolling like shit too, man.
I have not rolled above a 12.
Freaking horrible.
Me neither. I rolled an
We
11 on
just
that one.
all we just
Gosh,
all just rolled shitty.
dang. What the hell's going on with us? Oh, at least Tarbin can fucking roll. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
at
light.
least he can roll.
I did roll a good perception check earlier. What's that? Was it?
Right.
Son of a
But
bitch.
I guess it depends on how long it has to go before you can re-roll a skill.
pull up the map. And this is what I wanted to show you the other day, Logan, and you didn't answer me. So just give me a second. Let me load. It's loading. Come on, stupid. Come on, stupid. Okay, let me share my screen.
Who did it?
Guys.
Oh, yeah, that's
Then I have to go here. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Why isn't it doing it? I guess I'll just do this. Okay. Now let me make sure that's it. And then, okay. You guys should have pictures for your characters, but here's Pericles. It's Leatrix.
Oh, that's pretty dope. You actually have.
Ligon. Oh, she's not in here, so let me delete her. Grizzly. Oh, Akir's not here either. Son of a bitch. Corbin.
Is this through D&D Beyond?
Yeah, this is a new deal.
Yeah, it's
That's
something they
fucking
just
cool.
came out with.
That's
So
badass.
this is the path you guys are going.
Right.
You guys are going south. Pericles through the thing. Grizzly said he walked towards the front. Torben and Latrix were towards the back, I believe. And Ligon
Yeah, I was close to Pericles.
was about right
Drea.
here. Okay. So you guys hear
Where's the log?
the logs. I can't put the log in here, but it's right here.
Okay.
So that means Grizzly's actually up here. Okay. See? Then I even have a ruler. Tells you how far things are. So,
That's freaking cool.
alright.
You know what? Hear them coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all hear them coming. So like they can't they don't surprise us. It's not like they
we don't
The
all
get a
only
surprise.
ones that actually heard them are Torben and Pericles. But everyone else knows there's something going on because of those two. If that
I'm gonna
makes sense.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
ahead and rage.
Torben, you're actually. It's not your turn, Grizz.
I can't rage just okay.
No, because we already
Yeah,
rolled
you have to wait your
initiative.
turn.
Oh, okay.
Torben, you are first.
Let me give a closer look at this. Head me, head me straight up north into the trees. And 15, 20 feet.
I gotta remember how to move. Sorry, this is all news to me, or new to me, so. Why can't I? There we go.
You should be able to use the hand. Click
So-
the. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so you want to move north, you said? What's your
Yeah.
movement? So you could pretty
50
much
feet.
go almost anywhere.
Oh, I'm going into the bush.
Which straight up?
Yeah, straight up. But not 50 feet. I'm
These
only
are-
going.
These are trees.
I know.
You can go in
These-
there.
The shrubbery. Yes. I'm gonna re-roll my stuff.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do a perception check first to see if there's anybody standing there.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted.
The Demogorgon.
Me and my friends were gonna F you up.
So it all says bandit captain, but they're not captains.
Look, we're fighting 50 bandit captains.
You see those three right there, Torben.
And I tell whether they've seen me. They're looking at me.
What's your stealth that you said you were gonna roll?
Shit. 18.
Yes, they saw you.
They're probably.
Yes, they saw you.
I'm pretty sure I can see them looking at me.
Let me zoom
So I'll
in.
say, "There's 3 in the trees."
Okay. That's your action.
Oh no, that's a free action. To speak.
I'm just messing.
I'm gonna take cover behind a tree though.
Okay. You're behind a pretty good sized tree. It's probably about 10 foot wide.
No.
So they initially saw you go up behind it, but you are hidden behind a tree.
But, yeah, I'll take it. But I'll hop on the tree and take a defensive stance, and I'm good.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I'm over. Yeah, that was
Okay.
it.
I was waiting. I didn't hear you say it. It's my bad. Okay. So this one actually moves up next to you and now sees you and rolls. Where did I put my dice? To hit with his sword. It looks like a scimitar
At disadvantage.
and misses. He then does just a push. Regular. He just tries to shove you.
Disadvantage.
Same number. 19 hit.
You did do with disadvantage, right?
Yes, it was the same number I rolled. So
Yes.
okay. So it doesn't do any damage, but you're just prone on the ground. He just shoved you. Is all he did. But as you, because your passive perception, as you see him shove you, you do notice him wearing a red cape across his shoulders, kind of covers over one, and what looks like plate armor underneath, with a sigil that you kind of saw half of. It looks like a hook at the bottom, but it comes up and you couldn't see the rest because of the cape he was wearing. Okay, and that's his turn. And now it is. Okay. Grizzly does. Wait, I gotta roll with advantage. 25 hit. Grizz.
Hits.
Okay. You feel a pierce in your back, like something shot you in your back.
Yeah, backstabbing bastard.
Doing 13 damage. and then you, as you get hit, you kind of stumble a little bit, and you noticed another arrow actually land right next to you. But because you got hit the first time, the second arrow missed, and it hits right next to you. So now you know what hit you in the back was an arrow. And that's that one's turn.
All right. I thought can't I attack if someone attacks me?
You
If
don't-
they're right next to
If
you.
they're within melee range, they're not within melee
Oh,
range
okay.
for you to attack.
And then Leatrix, you notice an arrow shoot right next to you as well, and misses. And you saw another one shoot from you, and it was kind of back. So if you're facing Torben, it'd be back behind you. It'd be behind you that you notice the arrows come from. But 2 arrows missed you. And now it's Ligon's turn.
Do I see the guys? I seen where Torben went, right?
Yeah.
And then
What's your passive perception, Ligon?
15.
Okay, you do notice the arrows from Leatrix. Or are you facing Grizzly? Sorry.
I don't know. I was looking at where the log, but then I noticed Torben ran off to the left.
Okay, so you do notice the arrows
And then I heard him
shoot
yell.
past Leatrix from your bushes to your left, is all you know. If you're facing
Like,
Leatrix and
where? Oh, so okay, so down on the bottom. I'm going to. So I don't see him. I just saw arrows come out of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I'm going to cast. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Shit, I don't know. Move me north towards Torben. And then to the right a little bit. Not right now. I don't want to be right next to Torben. Go down. Yeah, there, and then go to the right a little bit more. Right, one more. Right there. Yep.
Okay, as you go this way, because technically you didn't see them, and he's right there, so you did see this one. You don't see these two, but you see this. Torben's the only one that sees all 3, or seen all 3. But you, because you got close, you see this one. Oh wait. Interesting. All right.
Well, shit. I thought I could see him when I got closer, but.
Yeah, you just see this one by Torben, and you notice Torben on his back. And as you get close, you do notice the same thing he did, but from the side view, you notice the cape. It is red of color, and he looks like he's wearing plate armor underneath with a sigil that has something that comes as a hook at the end of it. And
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the guy above Torben.
Okay.
That's a Wisdom save.
Okay.
You have to beat an 18.
Okay. He failed.
Okay, so he's held
For 1 turn, or
for 1 minute.
okay.
So 10 rounds. So he's paralyzed for 1 minute.
Unless he breaks free, so every time it's his turn, he can do a save, right?
Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom save or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. So yeah,
Okay.
he's frozen. He's paralyzed right now.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon right next to him.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can't. That's the only. Oh. Well. I don't. Well, shit. It's not. We'll just use Erica's character for your spiritual weapon.
I was going to say just make another one of me.
Or we could do that too. And I believe. Oh, there we go. I'm still learning with this thing, so.
I mean, it's pretty cool that they put it on there though that you can use it.
There. Now it's named spiritual weapon. There you go. Is that where
And
you
that ends
wanted
my.
it?
Yeah, that works. That ends my turn.
Okay.
I cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level, by the way.
Okay. It is now Pericles' turn.
All right. Do
Lovely.
I see anyone?
You just heard up north about the 3 there. You noticed Ligon up there and Torben ran up there. You did notice. What's your passive perception?
20.
Yeah, you noticed the arrows come from your left if you're facing up. Come from your left from at Leatrix, and you noticed the same arrows came from that way to hit Grizz as well.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna cast a 5th level fireball into the cluster of trees directly to my left.
Okay.
So
What's the radius
fireball
on that?
that is a 20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter. And I'm gonna cast it obviously far enough that it doesn't hit Latrix, but it should hit that entire cluster of trees.
Okay. So if you hit
And
it,
then anyone that's inside, I need a dexterity saving throw.
okay.
I need to beat an 18.
Okay, all of them failed.
Alright, cool. So that's 10d6 fire damage. That is 34 points of fire damage to anyone inside.
Okay. As you cast fireball into there and it explodes, the trees light up and burn and kind of just shatter everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You guys notice. Oh, hey, there's regular bandits here. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna see. Dude, this app is so cool. You noticed them in there. Now. And they are all prone because it kind of caught them off guard. But
And the forest is on fire around them. All the trees are on
the
fire.
trees actually just kind of almost up around them, uprooted, and so the ones on the edge are on fire, but the ones that are right here where the blast initially hit, kind of just separated. The
Okay.
smaller trees, and the trees
Okay, cool.
the trees are on fire.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna move. Just move me 5 feet to the right, just right above Grizz. And then 1 up. And then I'm gonna chill right there, and that'll end my turn.
Okay, hold on. I gotta rename some of these. As it goes. We'll do it in a minute. Oh, okay, and that's your turn.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Is
Okay.
Heracles just hit? Are they on fire or are they just hurt and prone?
They're not hurt.
They don't catch on fire, but a lot of the trees around them caught
Okay.
fire.
So
And it cleared out a small cluster in the middle, so we should be able to see them easier.
Okay.
It is this one's turn. He gets up and moves to the edge here and shoots at Pericles. An arrow.
Mhm.
17 hit. Because you got
Yes, but
mirror image. So.
I got mirror image. Let me. Where is it? I need to read the spell so I know what the DCs are. Mirror image. Okay, so the first one that tries to hit me, I need to roll a 6 or higher.
Okay.
So, yep, he hits a duplicate. I have 2 duplicates left.
Okay, and then he knocks another arrow and shoots, and 9 obviously does not hit.
Misses. Yep.
And that ends his turn. Sorry, I'm just doing the ones that already went.
You heard
Yeah,
me
yeah.
say I cast Death Ward in the beginning, right? On Jacob, on Pericles. You heard that, right?
All I heard was
When-
you cast Death Ward. I didn't hear you say Pericles.
Oh yeah, I said on our wizard, but yeah. You know what Death Ward is, right?
No.
Jake?
I know what it is, yes. So, basically, if I drop to 0 hit points, it automatically brings me to 1.
Okay.
Once.
And so Pericles is done. Bandit 2 just
And warded from death.
At least one time.
At least one time.
Put it on our weakest link.
Twig arms.
To be fair, I think I've been hit the least out of everyone because of my illusions, though. I use a lot of illusionary magic.
And then he shoots at Pericles again because the fireball pissed him off. 19 hit.
Let's find out. Nope, it hits us. It hits my second duplicate.
Okay,
I have 1 left.
He knocks another arrow and misses because he rolls a 9. He did exactly what the other guy did and ends his turn. This one actually will shoot at Leatrix and misses because he rolled a 1. You notice him shoot and it lands literally right in front of him when he shoots it. Bad shot. He knocks another arrow and rolls a nat 20.
Oh no. Oh no, not my grandma. Grandmother, no.
Remember, nobody knows that.
25
I know.
damage.
Wait, what?
25 damage.
Damn.
Damn.
Good shot.
He fucking hit you hard.
Well, not
Oh, just
20.
wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I know, huh?
And that ends his turn. It's now Grizz's turn. And if you decide to rage, we need to hear you rage. Literally, Grizz. And if you watch Vox Machina, you should know how to do it.
I don't want idea what it is.
It's Critical Role's actual session that they did in D&D, but it's an animated series you can watch on Prime.
It's on Prime. It's good.
It's really good.
Hashtag ad YouTube. Just kidding.
No, I thought it was cool though, watching the animated series, how they actually know shit. He said, "I would like to rage."
And now you know how to do it, Grizz.
I
Alright.
love the part where Grog just loses all of his muscle, and that reminds me of Jacob with his twig arm.
His twig arms. That's pretty
All
good.
right.
All right, Grizzly.
I'm gonna go ahead and rage.
There we
Okay,
go.
that's okay. That was pretty decent, I guess.
It was a minor rage, but it was a rage.
The weapon on my back. I'm also an arrow out side.
You're cutting out really bad. I didn't hear a word you said.
I said, yeah. So rage. I'm gonna weapon off my back.
Okay,
And
just so you know, these are the only ones you see. You don't see these ones up here.
yeah,
You just see these ones.
and I'm going to attack the guy in front of me.
Okay. Roll to hit.
$12.
Missed.
All right. Roll again.
Well, that's cool. I
21.
can see the.
You hit.
It's
Oh,
cool
hey!
that it shows you that
It
right
showed
there.
it right there. I just noticed that too. Dude, I can do this. Look at that. Now the chat can see the game log. So now I can see the rolls. That's so cool. Learning something. I don't
Okay.
even need this phone.
Hold on. You can thank me for that, because if I didn't see this and show you, you wouldn't have known.
No, yeah, like this is cool because now you guys can see all the rolls. I'm liking
That's
this.
21 points of damage.
Okay. How'd you kill this one?
All right. So I slash him. He falls to his knees. I reach, just crush his head with my hand.
Actually, what I'm gonna do.
Look a lot.
Okay, he's dead. So then you guys can know where the bodies are. I guess it don't matter. I'll just delete it. Alright, go ahead. You killed him. Good job. Round of applause. Golf clap for everybody. Golf clap. You may not have heard it, but I at least golf clap, and so did Star.
Thank you.
I did.
Yep, there you go. There's the claps.
All right, and that is gonna be my turn.
Okay. It is now Leatrix's turn.
Okay, we have to have a discussion first. I am going to cast conjure animals. So that means I'm gonna pick two of them level 1 rating or lower. So I'm gonna choose, because the only thing is I need to know, like, come read it.
Hold on one second, everybody. Okay, go ahead and tell chat what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm going to cast conjure animals at level 3. And I'm taking 2 beasts.
Oh, what? Not that. It's not that big.
Oh, it's that
The
big.
giant spider.
Yeah, I'm picking the giant spider and the saber-toothed tiger.
Turns out that is how big it is.
Yep, so I'm doing the giant
It's a large
spider.
creature.
Yeah, because it says 2 beasts, a challenge rating of 1 or lower, so
Saber-tooth
tiger.
tiger. Jeez, they're huge.
They're both considered large creatures.
Where are you putting them?
You can put them by me. Yeah, like that. That's good.
Jesus.
Should have seen the other one I was gonna do.
You guys like this? Guys, is this app cool or what?
So I need to roll an initiative for them, right?
Yep.
You want me to just roll d20?
Yeah, just or it should tell them what their initiative and stuff is on there. I think.
Let me look.
They either roll their own initiative or they go on off of your initiative.
No, this
Well,
says you rolled their
One of the
initiative.
yeah, it says they roll their initiative as a group.
So roll, just roll 20, d20, custom ones.
Well, they should have a dexterity modifier that you can use as their initiative bonus. If you look up the creatures.
She has the creatures on her deal. She's just gotta
Okay.
roll it. She has to roll the actual initiative. So roll a 20 and add the.
And add the dexterity modifier.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
9 for which one?
There's 9, and then
For which one? The spider or the tiger?
I only rolled an initiative for the creatures as a group.
But you summon 2, so you gotta roll. You have to roll for both of them.
Okay, so 9 for the spider.
Okay.
I thought she said to roll for them as a group.
Okay.
That's what it says. Is you summon the creatures are friendly to you and your
Okay.
companions. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turn.
So they will be before Grizz, both of them.
And then I'm guessing I decide which attack they do on who each time.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm changing some stuff now. Okay. Alright. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna take. Let me go back over here to the. I'm gonna take my bow, and I'm gonna go for the guy.
So you have another action, or do you have another attack? Because you didn't attack, so if it only counts.
It was an action.
So you have 2 actions.
No, you should only have one action.
I might only
Yeah,
have one.
yeah.
Hold
You should
on.
be
Yeah.
able to attack twice as the same action is how it works.
Yeah.
So if you cast those as an action, then that should be all of your action.
All
she
you have
can't
is a
attack.
bonus action.
Unfortunately.
I'm just gonna wait. Well,
And you have movement. You have movement and a bonus action and a reaction.
I
Technically,
think
when he
these
shot
bandits
you.
are starting to have an oh shit moment.
yeah.
Fucking
I'm just gonna.
spider and
I'll leave it at that
Okay.
for
They
now.
just got slammed with a fucking fireball, and then they just see this saber-toothed tiger and giant spider pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This one will move up. And sees Torben on the ground. And stabs down at him with advantage. It's 14. Oh, wait, no, because it's disadvantage to hit you, but you're prone, so it just
Be a
right?
straight roll.
Okay, so he misses his first roll then. And he misses his second stab. Torben kind of leans, and he missed both times. And that ends his turn. It's his turn. He comes out and swings at Ligon. This is 18 hit. Ligon.
He stepped away.
Oh.
Peter.
While he does that,
Brief intermission.
If anybody cares to know, the game's tied right now, 7-7.
No, I'm watching it.
Oh, Andrew's asking, do you guys have Furbo so I can watch the 49ers? And we're like, no, unfortunately, we don't.
Sorry, yeah, 18 does hit.
okay, and he's using scimitar. What it looks like, and he. That's the wrong dice. Does 13 damage with that hit, and he swings again and misses. My rolls aren't very good. Okay. And now it's back to the top of the round with Torben.
Oh.
So the one that originally attacked you was paralyzed, by the way.
Yep, this
What?
one right here in between the spiritual weapon and you is paralyzed because he did hold person on him.
Ooh, I get
But
I
you
get to
are
hit with advantage.
you are
You're
prone.
welcome.
I just stand up.
Okay. Which is half your movement speed, correct?
Oh.
Is that all that is? Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. All right, go ahead.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna get in. Let me get the actions here. I'm gonna hit him with the standard strike with
Okay.
advantage.
Okay. Roll the hit.
17 hit.
Yes, it does.
Actually, I'm gonna re-roll that just in case I get a 20. Ooh, so close. Oh,
30 hits too.
I know, but all right, let's do 13 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
Then we do. I got to mark this. Back 1 point from my key points. And flurry of blows. First hit was 15 hit.
Misses.
It does.
Yeah, it misses.
Oh,
You're rolling with advantage, right?
I know. Oh, I missed on the second. Okay, so that's the first of my Fury of Blow hits. Second attack is does 14 doesn't, and I'm doing horrible. Natural 20.
Crits, you does hit.
Oh, nice. What do you do? 14 damage, and I'm going to add a charge. That's 3.
Okay.
17 damage, I guess. All right. Yes. Then my final attack. For 25 hit.
Yes.
Oh, 8 damage.
Okay.
All right, then I'm going to I'm going to move straight west 2 squares or 10 feet. Well,
Through?
behind the other guy. Yes.
So you're just gonna move around.
Oh, I can move through a square.
Okay. And he's held, so he don't get an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
You're welcome, Brad.
And that would be my turn.
Okay. It is actually this one's turn now. And he has to beat what?
He has to end his turn, and then at the end of his turn, he has to roll an 18 wisdom.
Okay, well he ended his turn and did not, so he's still held.
Perfect.
Okay. It is now this one's turn. He runs up to this tiger and tries to stab at it with his sword. Does a 7 hit your tiger?
Nope.
Okay, and then he swings again. Does a 21 hit your tiger?
Yes.
Does 23 damage to your tiger. Go ahead and minus the health from it. And that one ended his turn.
23?
Yeah. And this one shoots at the spider. Ooh. He crits with a natural 20. And he does 15 damage to your spider. Knocks another arrow. Does an 18 hit? It does? Okay. And that arrow does 14 damage. She's just staring at me, just so you guys know. Is your spider dead? Are you trying to add it up?
It's dead.
Oh, okay. The spider died.
It only had 26 hit points.
It only
Better
had...
the spider than us.
Oh no! I know.
It did its part. It took attacks away from us, so it did a good job.
And that's its turn, and it's Ligon's turn.
Okay. This one dude right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to ignore. And I'm going to look behind and notice that 3 bandits are poking out of the trees.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can see this one too. This is just all on fire.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast Blade Barrier right on top of those 3.
Okay. Whatever that
I
is.
love Blade
So,
Barrier.
Blade Barrier is you create a vertical wall of whirling razor sharp blades made of magical energy. The wall appears within range and lasts, which is 90 feet.
Oh, okay.
And lasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes.
Just making sure it fits. I just wanted to use it, guys.
Let's
That's what
see.
she
You
said.
can make a straight wall up to 100 feet long, 20 feet wide, and 5 feet thick.
So it's a straight wall.
Or, yeah, straight wall. No, I want it to go like in between Bandit 2 and 6, and then up. So it'll hit all 3 of those.
Like this?
Yep.
Okay.
Leva.
The wall provides 3/4 cover to creatures behind it, and its
So
space is
Bandit 4 has 3/4 cover.
difficult terrain. So to walk through it, they lose half their movement. When a creature enters the wall's area for the first time, which is now, on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 60/10 slashing damage. On a successful, it takes half.
What do I gotta beat?
18.
Okay, Bandit 2 is the only one that succeeded.
Okay, well, they all take damage. 60/10. Jesus. 43 damage.
43. Damn.
This guy died, and this guy died,
And
21 to Bandit 2.
Yeah,
and that guy
21.
They all just died.
Rolled a couple tens on that one.
I think these bandits are regretting what they're doing now.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon to attack Bandit 8, the one that's right next to me.
Oh, okay.
I cast it at a 4th level. Let me find it.
Roll to hit.
21.
Hits.
12 damage. Force damage.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Okay.
And that blade barrier's still up, by the way.
Yeah, it's just right here. I just gotta remember it's right there. Okay.
It's 100 feet long, too.
Okay. Well, it
So
covers
it
that
takes
whole
up
thing.
that.
This
So that
bandit's
Bandit 4 is like, oh god.
It is Pericles' turn.
It is my turn.
I'll just look at Pericles and wink.
I'm just gonna kind of chuckle. I'm gonna yell out loud. I bet you guys are regretting who you're fighting now, aren't ya? And then I'm gonna cast.
Oh, which, by the way, Colton, I believe, yeah, hold person. That guy's not held anymore because it was concentration, and the blade barrier's concentration as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast a 6th level spell. I'll cast Chain Lightning. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. So it'll be 44 damage. But I'm gonna cast it on Bandit. What is that? Like the one next to the spiritual weapon, and then it's gonna bounce off of Bandit 8 and Bandit 5. So Bandit Boss 1, Bandit 8, and Bandit 5 are all gonna be Chain Lightning. I need dexterity saving throws from all of them. They need to beat an 18.
Okay, they all failed.
Yeah, they all take 44 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And let me see what the range is on this. Is Bandit 4 within 30 feet of Bandit 1? No, huh?
40,
About.
44, 43.
Yeah, no, never mind. So yeah, it's just those three then.
Okay. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep. And I still have one illusionary self still, like from my mirror image. I still have one left.
Okay.
But that will end my turn.
I agree, Brad.
What?
There's that giant blade barrier. Oh shit!
Watching
Brad's like,
fucking fireballs and lightning strikes flying around.
oh,
He's probably
God.
shitting himself right now.
He's like, holy crap!
And fucking giant spider, saber-toothed tiger just pop up out of nowhere.
Okay.
Blades just chopped everybody up in half.
It is the saber-tooth
Fucking
tiger's
grizzly going
turn.
over there and crushing someone's skull with his hand.
It is the tiger's turn.
How thick is that forest?
Well, the one by Bandit 4.
Yeah.
It's not very thick anymore. It's on fire, and there's a big old hole in the middle where you can see everybody.
And the blades are chopping them up.
So you can't force a summoned creature to go into dangerous terrain.
Yep.
And
Especially through that blade barrier.
I'm gonna have him move up in front of the boss next to the weapon or the bandit.
This one?
Yeah, and then I am going to.
Attack this one?
I'm gonna attack that one with claw.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I wanted to use blade barrier last.
21.
Oh, it hits.
Sorry. I wanted to use it during the fight with Baylor, but I never did.
I can't hear you. Darian.
I know, I'm asking you.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 of those.
Go ahead and roll 2d6s and then add 5.
12. Either way. And that's slashing damage.
Okay. He's looking pretty bloodied and weak. Does it have multiple attacks or just the one?
It doesn't say.
It should say at the bottom if it's multi-attack. Actions. Nope, just the one. Okay.
That's his turn.
Okay, it is now Grizz's turn.
All right. I will go up to the guy next to Ligon.
Okay. You guys have enough movement because that's not very much room there.
And I'm going to go ahead and attack.
Okay, roll the hit.
28.
You hit.
So a 10. That's 2 of these.
Don't forget to add your yep.
It's also plus 3 for my rage. So that was 17.
It's 23
18.
plus your rage.
Yeah. So 26 damage.
Nice. Bandit 8. How did you kill him?
Ligon and said, I got you. Pull my weapon out. Cut his head off. I rolled at Ligon's feet. And
The score's still 3-2.
and I'm gonna. So how many feet did I move?
See, you were
Below Pericles.
right here. You moved 30 feet. If you count
Right.
squares.
How far can I move for another 10? Can I move and attack that guy that's next to the spiritual weapon?
5. Or you can go 5, 10, and go right here.
Okay, and then I'll attack him.
Okay.
My last move.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Does 23 hit?
Yep.
Alright, so 10 plus my 2 d6s plus 3. So 23.
How'd you kill that one?
Just cut him right up the middle. Actually, no, I slashed across him and his guts fell out and he fell over.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
As soon as he kills the second one, I yell out, "I softened him up for ya!"
I hit him first.
I look back at Pericles and I just kind of
It is
give
now
my head nod.
Beatrix's turn. Yeah, remember there's a blade barrier right here.
I'm gonna use the bow on Bandit 5.
Okay. Which bow? The bow?
The bow.
Okay. Roll to hit.
What I wanted in.
And I have to roll just regular d20, right? Because it's not in my inventory. The bow isn't.
D20 plus your proficiency modifier plus
No,
your dexterity modifier.
You should have had it written down because it's a plus.
No, I have it, but I'm saying just to roll to hit.
I know, you roll the d20. I know, you roll the d20 plus...
And then add your add everything.
No, it was a plus 15 bow. So you roll your d20 and add 15.
Holy shit.
So it's 28. It hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Do you remember what the damage is?
66. 66s. Right?
1d8, 66.
Okay,
Yeah, I
you
think
said
that's what it was.
no.
Oh.
I've got D10 1.
1d10.
Oh, 1d10,
Okay, hold on.
66.
So I've got 1D.
No. 1d10, a d6, 6, 1d... How did you write all that?
So one of the d6s was Hunter's Mark before.
Oh, that's right.
So it should be a d10 plus 66.
And then 3...
Plus the
3d4.
dexterity modifier. Plus 3d4, yeah. Plus your dexterity modifier.
33 plus your dexterity modifier, which is 4. So 37. Okay. How did you kill this guy? Because he pretty much gets obliterated.
I'm going to shoot the arrow, and I'm gonna have it go straight through his forehead and out the back.
Technically, be the side of his head because he's facing Torben.
Yeah.
Or actually,
Okay, the side of the head.
Okay, and I also need you to roll a con save.
Went right through his ear hole.
You're good. You do notice the blue glow coming from your hand, but you're good.
I dodged out of the way of the blood spray.
Sorry about that, Torben. I'll say after I shot him.
It's all good. All good.
Okay, that was good.
I softened him up for you.
So did
Thank
I.
you for that. Thank you for that.
Much obliged.
Okay, it's back to the top of the round.
I'm going to yell over to the last guy and said,
Torben.
"You're next."
You guys got to realize that there's a giant blade barrier right here. And it gives him
Right.
some cover, right?
It gives him 3/4 cover.
Okay. So he's.
But it also gives us 3/4 cover from him.
And it's
Can
Torben's turn.
can Logan take it down or no?
Well, on his turn, he can.
Right, so circle around it. Where exactly is
It's
it?
100
It's
foot
100
long,
feet
so
long,
it's
bro.
covering this whole thing.
How tall is it?
10 feet, right?
I thought he said 15 feet.
Is it 15?
Yeah, he's not at his computer.
I think he said it was 15 feet wide, or
Here,
15
I
feet tall,
can look
10
up the
foot
spell
wide,
real quick.
Let's see here.
100 foot long.
So blade barrier, 100 feet long, 20 feet high, and 5 feet thick.
Hold on, I'm looking
So it's
something up
20
real
feet
quick.
tall.
He's 3/4 cover, so you could see a little bit of him, but not a lot. And his AC actually goes up higher if because of it too.
I could jump up to 20 feet high, so I'm gonna jump over the wall.
Jeez.
Damn, you do that.
Question is if I can make it to him though, because that takes up. I have to move 5 feet at least distance to get enough momentum to jump over it, but then it takes 20 feet of movement off of my 50, which would only leave me with 30 feet minus the 5 feet for jump, which
You'd have 25 feet left.
I'd have 25 feet after jumping over it. So,
Well, he can move
And I'm-
5. He has to move 10 feet before he can jump over it because it's right here.
but I only have to jump 15 feet, so that's not 20 feet. So, or I can just evade my. What's the hit chance on the wall?
I don't know. Ligon's not here.
You have to roll a dexterity. You have to beat an 18.
If you go through it.
So it's 20 feet tall and 5 feet thick. So if you can
It just
get over it,
on its height. You said it was 15 earlier.
It's 20.
It's 20.
it's 20 feet tall and 5 feet wide.
And 100 foot long.
Yeah.
So you're like 5 feet, 10 feet maybe from it.
It's
10
going to take
feet.
20 feet to jump over it if I tried to jump over it.
You might be able to do it with a successful acrobatics check. DM's discretion.
My turn, I could just drop it.
Oh, I want to get
Right. But it's not your turn yet.
I know.
Excuse me. Hey,
You
Ian,
can just take your turn and just pet the saber-toothed tiger and then let it go through so that we can get the wall down.
can I acrobatics check through it?
No, it's just considered rough terrain, and then you have to make.
It is.
Oh, he's trying to jump over it because
No,
he can jump 20
he
feet
just said
high.
if we could do acrobatics check through it, is what he said.
Oh,
He has to roll a dexterity save if he goes through it.
That's why I'm asking if I could acrobatics through it. Let me read acrobatics.
It's a dex save, period.
yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
If you
Dex.
if you go through it, it has to be a dex save.
Even if it's an acrobatics check or anything, you gotta.
Just a
Well,
dex save.
acrobatics check is a completely different thing.
It's a different check.
Yeah, see if I acrobatics check, it would be like I could roll a 1 and still like get over 20. Almost.
I mean, you got to beat an 18,
All right.
and you're gonna
Let's
take
do it.
damage either way. Honestly,
Yeah, you're gonna take damage even if you save. So
No, I don't. I have
on a failed save, you take half. Is what it says.
oh right, but monks, if he takes
Evasion.
half damage, he can make it to 0. He can do evasion.
If it's attacked to him, though, right? Or is it just damage?
No, evasion. He can use it on dexterity saving throws.
Sorry, I'm looking through the lists. I hate the fact that there's like 5 different windows in D&D Beyond that you have to go to try to find out your abilities because they're not all in
Yeah,
the
I know.
same location. Yeah, I take no damage if I can make it through it. Let's do it. Close to the wall, baby.
You can go through it.
Heck yeah.
You
Run
lose
straight
half.
at him.
You lose half your
Dex
movement.
throw and
too.
all. Woo, yeah.
It's difficult terrain getting through the 5 feet, so those
I
5
think I
feet
did.
cost you 10 feet.
And how much
Hold
your feet?
on, hold on.
He has 50 feet of movement. So when he goes through the wall, it'll cost him 10. So he'll have 40 total that he can move.
Pretty much move.
So he should still be able to get there.
He can move to
Yeah.
there.
Do it. Heck yeah.
And then you still. Oh, and then you used evasion, huh? So you don't take any damage.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't take any damage.
Nice.
All right, let me check
Just
one of the
curious what he would have taken.
I don't take any damage.
I know. I
After
just
that,
was curious. I was just curious.
you
on
would
what
have taken 16.
Looking for my one ability. It's Stunning Strike. Ah. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to do a Stunning Strike against him, or attempt it. Let me do. Is it an unarmed attack? Ah, it just says melee weapon attack. Sweet. I'll just hit him with my stick then, or at least attempt to. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Sweet. He takes 11 damage, and he has to roll a Constitution saving check to see if he gets stunned or not.
He doesn't have to. He's dead.
Why I kill him?
I'm gonna yell at Torben. I softened that one up for you too.
I hit
Careful,
him in
the
the neck.
trees are on fire.
I hit him in the neck to try to stun him, and it severs his carotid.
It just falls over.
Whoa, I hit him too hard.
Shit, that's not what I wanted.
Okay. Good job. Let's go back to.
He should have done what I told him to do. Run. Wouldn't have mattered that it caught him anyway.
Good
He
job.
didn't have a chance. It never went back to his turn.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say that was it as I'm wiping my weapon off.
I'm gonna search the bodies.
I'm gonna just kind of laugh and be like, I told you as soon as I saw the fucking tree it was bandits. Poor bastards.
Which body are you searching?
The closest one to me.
Okay. Go ahead and.
I'm gonna search the one that's right next to me that's that Grizz killed.
Dude, 5.
You don't see anything besides his weapons and a pocket or a bag of 10 gold coin.
Roll a 22 searching the one that's next to me.
You see his weapons, the scimitar, his plate armor. You noticed a bag with 20 gold coin and 3 copper. You noticed a gold pendant. Doesn't seem magical of anything, just a gold pendant. As you do, you noticed this symbol on his armor. If you guys
Okay.
do recognize it.
I recognize it. What is it?
You recognize it as the pendant when you guys met that Barred outside Lake City.
The one where you were locked up.
Oh,
Where you got locked into
I did meet that bard when we were on that island. All right. I'll take the pendant.
And I searched the guy that was the last guy I killed by the spiritual weapon.
The one that Ligon just searched.
No, Legan killed the guy that the first guy I killed, and then I had the second guy I killed.
No, Ligon
Yeah,
was
the
next.
cap. I wasn't next. No, the one. There
I
was
think
one
I
right in
think
front of me, and then there was one over by in between. Um. Oh
the
my
pet and the
gosh,
spiritual weapon.
Brad's. Yeah, spiritual weapon. The captain.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who searched the captain?
Who? Me?
No one searched the captain yet.
No.
Not yet, no.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who's searching who?
I just searched the one that was
I
down
know,
down by me.
and
That
Grizz is searching which one?
The upper
be-
one by the spiritual weapon and the big tiger.
So
The
that's
last
so
one I
he's
killed.
searching the
he's
captain.
searching the captain. Okay, roll to see if yeah. What the frick?
I hit. What do I hit?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Why is it being stupid?
14.
He. Okay. You noticed a pretty decent sized pouch. It's got about 50 gold coin in it. His weapon, his scimitar, his plate armor. You guys noticed the same symbols. But you noticed a scroll tucked inside on his belt. You also notice his belt buckle has the same symbol on it as that you just saw as the plate armor. And that's it.
Hey, can I take the plate armor and throw it in my bag to sell, or no?
You'd have to put it in there as your weight, but if you want to, you'd have to take it off him.
Would it fit in his bag? His regular bag?
How much weight can I carry?
Well, I mean,
It should be on your character. If you go to click on inventory, right on top, it'll say weight carried. It tells you how much weight you're carrying, and then it'll tell you if you're unencumbered or if you're encumbered.
Yeah, it just says 24.5.
Are you wearing your backpack?
Yeah. Oh, backpack. I don't know. Don't worry about it. I'm just leaving it. That's it.
okay. You didn't get anything off him. You didn't take the gold pouch or anything,
Yeah, take the gold pouch. That was it.
and you didn't. Okay. You just didn't notice the scroll.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
go ahead and
scroll
grab it.
tucked into his belt.
Oh, I'll take the scroll and the gold.
Okay. The scroll that you noticed has a seal on it that is broken. That you could see that it was red. It looks pretty tattered.
All right, I'll go and open it up, see what it says.
Okay, it is in what languages do you know?
I know orc and common.
Okay, you can't read it then.
Can I tell what language it is?
Uh, you've seen it before when you guys were in the cave with the first king.
All right, I will go up to Pericles and ask him if he has seen this language.
I'm gonna look at it. Is it Elvish?
It's the ancient Elvish that you seen the same in the book that you have.
So
Okay,
I'll
I'm gonna
say,
open up the I'm gonna. Great. Yeah, no, this is that's the same language that's in the journal I'm carrying.
what to say?
What does it say?
The first to kill, and it has all your guys' names, including Akra, Akir. First to kill or capture any of these gets 100,000 gold pieces. Capture them
Oh, shit.
alive gets 500,000 gold pieces. It's pretty much a
What does
wanted
it say?
contract. It's a wanted contract.
who is the contractor? Who signed it?
Signed, and all it says, the followers of the Dark Lord.
Hey, well, it looks like the Dark Lords put a bounty out on us. We're worth 100,000 dead collectively, 500,000
right.
alive collectively. So, but it appears we're probably gonna have some issues moving places because first person to kill us gets a lot of money. But that's gonna be fucking hard for people to do, especially
Apparently.
if
Is
especially
my
for
name on
regular
there, or
people.
was it Nigel?
Uh, that's a good question.
If you read
Does it say
it,
Ligon or Nigel?
it says Nigel.
It,
So
it
I'm
says
free.
Ni- It says
I'm
Nigel
free.
on it.
Hell yeah.
Right. You're good. You're not an automaton anymore, so
Does
you're
that mean
not
that he
contracted
should
on here.
take us in like we're prisoners and we can all collect $500,000 and split it?
We could, yeah, and we could use that as like
Rich.
an ambush, like a trap. That actually is an idea.
It's good
That
money.
hell yeah.
Who did you say? Oh, the
We
followers of the Dark Lord.
could
Right,
take the
yeah,
money and
it's signed from the followers of the Dark Lord. But the one that kind of makes me nervous,Okra's name is on here as well.
yeah,
My
she's
dad's
not
lover.
That and it's an ancient elven, so
I'm
both
gonna
of
I'm gonna
that.
kind of look. I'm gonna look at Ligon and kind of grin. Right, the Dragonborn,
It has
My,
Akira on it too.
and and it also has your father's name on it.
And I'm gonna say also the weird thing is it's an elfin or ancient elven. I
Right, I did notice
wonder if
that.
this could possibly be from the king, first king.
I did notice that. But if it was from the first king, you'd think they would have Ligon on there and not Okra because Okra wasn't with us when we went into the caves,
that's right.
and he knows who Ligon is.
Exactly.
So I'm not thinking this is from the first king. But it is from someone who knows ancient Elvish, that is concerning.
Looking at
All right.
somebody
Well,
very, very old and wise.
I think we need to get out of here and just start moving, just in case there's more behind these guys. And I think we just need to get going.
Yep, let's get
Great.
on our horses and go.
Grizz, I kind of took out half of that tree before they decided to attack us. If you wanna
Yeah,
do the honors of ripping apart the rest of it.
I'm gonna walk up to it and see if I can't snap it in half and move it out of the way.
Do a strength check.
So it'd be strength
I'll,
saving throw.
I'll assist him.
No, just a strength check.
Okay, and Ligon's assisting you, so roll with advantage.
Just under your skills.
Yeah, so
I don't see strength.
where
No,
at the very
just-
top where it says strength, click on it.
Just as regular strength check. It's not under skills.
It's not under skills.
Oh, right
You
here.
have to-
Okay,
Yeah, it's at the very
natural.
top.
I got a natural 20.
Okay, well, you don't have
Nice.
to roll with advantage. You pretty much huck that thing out of the way like it was your bomb.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
And I'm gonna ask, damn, you got some built-up anger in there, bud?
I just wanted to kill. I just wanted a chance to kill some more shit, so I took it out on the tree. Sorry, guys.
To be honest, I think he misses my dad. I think that's the true answer. Am I wrong, Chris?
No,
Oh, you do miss my dad.
I need
I'll
that
have to
gold
remember to tell him. You don't know he took it.
back. I know.
Please
All right,
talk about gold.
I'm gonna get on my horse and start going.
get on my horse and start riding.
Ditto.
Yep.
As you guys are going, Torben, you actually noticed a little goblin guy coming as the tree gets flown. You noticed a little goblin looks fairly injured and actually fairly familiar to Torben, walking up to you guys, and he looks up and says, "Torben, and falls over. You do notice it as your friend that you convinced to check on his family and switch sides pretty much. And he's bloodied. He's pretty battered and looks pretty
By the way, what
exhausted.
is my friend's name?
Hakir.
Akir?
Mm-hmm.
I've not written down here.
It's Hakir.
Okay, so now there's an Akir, there's a Hakir.
My dad's kind of famous, so maybe he got named after him.
I'm pretty sure this goblin's older than your dad.
I'll run up to him.
Okay, he's face down in the dirt right now, and blood just pouring out of him.
Is he still breathing?
You noticed the purple arrows in his back.
Oh, brother.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
How did we get it out of the Minotaur guy?
The one's it's just one arrow, and it's in his his left shoulder.
Did we
I
just
think-
push it all the way through, or
I
rip,
think
we ripped his hands off? That's what we did.
So-
Yeah, me and Torben grabbed it and ripped it out. Or maybe it was me and Erica. I can't remember.
No,
Yeah.
if you rip out the arrow, it'll kill him. And they're directly in his back, so you can't really cut it
Well,
off.
we got it out of the one dude.
They were in
I'm
his
trying to
hands, and
remember.
he was crucified.
Right. Not a character. I mean, what kind of monk would allow somebody to shoot him in the back with an arrow?
Hakir is not a monk.
Oh, he's not. Is he just a straight fighter?
Mhm.
All right. I'm just joking. It's
Oh,
all right.
we can't rip it out. It will kill him.
No, we can't. We can't.
No, if you take out the arrow, it'll kill him.
I'll turn him over.
Okay, and you notice his breathing's
My
pretty
friend.
heavy.
How many arrows are in his back?
Just the one.
I'm gonna try to cast Dispel Magic on it. Or do I know if that would work?
You tried that
tried that.
before, and it doesn't work.
Oh, that's right. I did try that before.
I'm going to. Let's see if I'll have it prepared.
That's the only thing I'd be able to
So
So you guys don't know
When-
who this is. You just know that
I
he was
know.
the one that came up, started fighting, and then just left. That's all you guys know of this. The only one that
So-
actually knows him is Torben.
did when the Minotaur's dad guy, when he died, did the magic dissipate off of the arrows?
No, the arrows, they
They stayed.
yeah, they were still
They
in his
stayed-
body, and then they just took the body somewhere else.
And when when Akir looked at it, did he say that it was a curse?
It was a type of ancient magic. It wasn't a curse.
I'm gonna ask Torben, who is this? We've seen him before when he tried fighting us.
This is my friend. He helped me in the original war.
How about
Was this someone we should try saving?
Do I know that if I tried to cast Dispel Magic at like a high level, if it would work?
You could try.
I'm gonna walk up. Right. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I can try it. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at. I can either do a 5th or a 7th. Fuck it. I'll cast Dispel Magic at level 7.
Okay.
does it work?
Does-
DM?
So
Does it work?
I just want to know what your emotions and how you say it.
Oh,
Act-
so I walk up. All right, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I suppose it's worth a shot. I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna take my staff. I'm gonna say bibbity bobbity boo.
And I'm,
And then-
I'm right there ready to cast a healing spell if it does work.
Go away, you.
No, I'm gonna. So I'll use in Elvish. I physically don't. Jacob doesn't speak Elvish, so I'm not gonna say it. But in Elvish, I'm gonna Elvish archonic verbiage. I'm gonna cast the spell, and then my staff just kind of glows, and it kind of lets out this magical essence that goes into the arrow.
Okay. You do notice something taking effect, as in it's actually working at a higher level than you did before.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite releasing the magic, but you can tell something's happening. But you can't. It's not taking full effect, if that makes sense. You do notice as you do this, Hakir, the goblin, opens his eyes, and he looks like he's in less pain.
I'm gonna say to Pericles, while he's doing it, should I try pulling it out? What do you guys think? Torben,
I
it's
think
your friend.
And I need Leatrix
Thinking-
to roll a con save.
Thinking, can we help him?
I don't know if pulling it out will still kill him.
If it does, I've got a plan.
The dispel magic appears to have lessened the pain effect of slowly killing him, but I'm not sure if pulling it out would still kill him or not. But it appears that I've at least
Torben, and then I'll say,
Friend.
Torben, it's your choice. What do you think I should do?
Our friend, what should we do? Can he hear me?
He did open his eyes. He looks up and says, "It's good to see you, my friend.
You too.
My family is safe. Just protect them for me.
I'll do my best.
No matter what
Don't die on me,
happens,
my friend.
I can't live with it in my back."
All right, I'll reach down and just rip it out.
As
Can we touch the arrows or no? I can't remember.
as he's
Before I
in
do that.
mid-sentence, Grizz, you do notice as you grip it, your hand starts to burn, and I need you to roll a con save now.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you're good still, but you do feel like it, like a burning. It's not like regular fire. It almost feels.
You got syphilis in the hand.
It's so as soon as you touch it, you can grip it, and you feel like you could rip it out of his back, but the burning, like, you can tell you can't hold on to it for very long. Did you say you ripped it out?
Just ripped it out and threw it instantly.
Okay, so you rip it out, and as you rip it out, his whole back opens up, and just all his insides just pour out onto the ground.
Seriously?
And the arrow gets flung out into the distance, and as it hits the ground, it turns into ash and dissipates.
Look down at my hand and be like, ah.
Ah, shit.
Healing potion.
Try to pour healing potion all over the body.
Yeah, you just notice that all his insides, like it almost ripped his whole back out, and all his insides just right into the
Seriously?
pathway. Yep. And he just
Well,
eyes rolls back. To the
All that.
And I'll say to Torben, I'm sorry. I've seen this before. I couldn't see him suffer anymore.
We've all seen it, but he was literally talking to us, and
Well, he said he couldn't live with the arrow in his back no matter what. So,
well, can we push his insides in and sew him up real quick? I might have a plan.
Okay. Who's
I'm
sewing the body up?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and start picking up his insides and putting them back in with the Mage Hand.
Only got one shot at this.
My friend! My friend!
And
Torben, you are covered in blood. And
then
so is Grizzly,
when-
because as he pulls it out, it kind of sprayed up onto Grizz as well.
And when the Mage Hand gets everything inside,
Oh
it's gonna
shit!
kind
No,
of try to
you
pull the
guys don't.
skin together,
Oh,
and then I'm gonna
oh.
cast Mending on his skin.
It doesn't work.
To mend his skin back together.
You guys need to roll a medicine check to see if you can get him in all that stuff inside, all clean and everything.
Well,
I'm not helping. I'm sitting there
14.
in awe of shock.
That's not that bad. 14.
You feel like you got everything in there.
All right. I just wanted to see if you could actually, if you guys were willing to do that. You didn't really need to do that, but
That's alright.
um,
I can cast those spells all day.
step aside real quick. Let me try something.
Alright.
This is gonna wear me out. We might need to take a rest after this. But
Sorry, I just cast a 7th level spell just to watch someone die anyways.
that's what that's what I'm about to cast is the 7th level. So
I'm so sorry for the loss of
I've
your
only
friend.
got 1 diamond to do this. So
Right.
here we go. I'll pull out my diamond. The only diamond
It's
I have.
giant and shiny.
It's worth a lot.
That's what she said.
Okay, it's average size.
And I'll lay it down. So I'll lay it down on top of the body.
But it's of fine quality.
And then I'll just lay it on, and I'll put his hands over the diamond so he's holding it in place. And I'll sit down and kneel and just fold my hands over him. And I'll just start speaking in, let's say, Arin. I don't know what language that is, but I know it.
So I think that's your
speaking
bird
in
language.
Oh yeah, so I'll speak in Arin, and I'll as soon as I'm done incanting, I'll just place my hands over, and my hands will start glowing a whitish green. And I'll just place my hands over and just over top of his body, and then I'll get both my hands and rest it on top of his that has the diamond, and just kind of press, and then the magic will dissipate into the diamond, and then the diamond will slowly start disintegrating inside of the body and until it's all the way gone, and his body will start glowing that same color, and then I'll just like
Snap at it.
slouch, and I'm super tired now, and I cast resurrection,
At what level?
the only level that's at 7th.
7th.
Okay. So
7th level resurrection.
as you do this, you do notice all the lights go away. You back off. You're tired, and he lays there, and all of a sudden,
Friend.
and he's laying there.
He's back at 1 hit point, by the way.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground, and he's just. You can tell his breaths are pretty shallow still, but he is breathing.
Someone get this man a healing potion.
I got one.
Oh.
I pull it out instantly. Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on Ligon's shoulder. Good job. That was well done.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm like super
I've got
out
a
of it
potion
right
of
now.
greater healing I will give him.
So, okay. And what's that?
Greater should
I know.
be
What's the dice?
Should be 5d4 plus 5.
I think it's 44 plus 5.
Potion of greater healing is you gain 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink this potion.
For a greater?
I thought that was a regular.
That's a lesser. That's a regular
lesser?
healing potion is
Let me look
2d4.
Oh no, it's you regain 44 plus 4.
Yeah, that's what it should be. It's 44 plus 4.
Okay.
Hold on. Damn it. Lots of lows.
So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Plus 4, so 11 hit points.
Okay, so you notice his eyes open now, and he's, what happened?
You almost died, my friend. But my
No, that wasn't almost. You fucking died.
Oh, what?
You owe me 1,000 gold.
I'm giving him a look like
he sits up and last thing I remember was talking to you, and all of a sudden, lights out. And now I'm here. The
Yeah,
Right.
pain in my shoulder's gone.
let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
What just
we had to
happened?
play puppet
The
master
arrow's
with the
out and you're
infamous.
alive.
I'll
Not it.
slowly stand up and go towards the arrow and like get a piece of cloth.
The
And
arrow
Good
turned into ash as it hit the ground and dissipated.
oh, it did.
I'm gonna go over to where how bad is the forest fire right now?
It's kind of cindering down. It looks like it's just coals, hot coals and smoky still.
Okay, so it didn't catch the forest on fire
No,
entirely.
no.
Okay.
But as the friend sits up and he kind of looks around, he looks right at Leotrixon, and he just sees fear in his eyes. What are you doing here? And he starts trying to back away.
Excuse me, I've been
Whoa,
running with
whoa,
these
whoa,
guys for a
Papa.
very long time.
She's the
I'm
one
too
that shot
tired for
me.
this.
The fuck I did.
She's been with us the whole time, mates. She hasn't. She hasn't. If it was her, it was a duplicate of her, because she's been with us the whole time.
Oh, it was her, except she had wings on her back.
Right.
Her
Well,
eyes
this one
glowed
doesn't have
fire.
wings.
Her eyes were fire green through a bandage, just like that. And he points right at her.
Hey, bro, let's get something straight here. We just kicked some bandits' asses, and I had a saber-toothed tiger and a giant spider helping them kick their ass. That was not me. I don't know the hell you frickin' are, who pissed in your Cheerios or what, but
What are Cheerios?
No idea.
It's an elvish delicacy.
Oh,
Yeah, you wouldn't
It's like
understand.
Irish bread, but they're little circular things, like donuts.
But
You eat. Yeah.
I'll slowly like crawl my way over because I'm dead tired to the guy. Oh, I think she has a twin or something because she's been with us the whole time.
And he just
Oh,
looks. And he's like, it looks at Torben for guidance.
she's been with me the whole time. I haven't seen her leave.
Oh man, you can
So
trust me. I just brought
I
you
can
back to
tell
life.
it's not her.
And
that
he
shot you.
and he just keeps an eye on her, but you notice he kind of relaxes a little bit.
I'm guessing the Dark Lord has something to do with this. They're
And then
using a duplicate.
at this point, you guys hear shouting in the distance, and drums.
Shit.
I think we better get out of here. I'll pick
gotta
up my
go.
friend.
We need to find a good spot that I can cast my tiny hut so that we can take a long rest and get our because I'm not gonna lie, my my powerful magic is pretty well expended. I need to rest, and I know Legan is about the same right now after casting that spell.
Oh man, I got a few fifth levels still, but I'm pretty tapped out.
But I still got all my low levels. Still got all my first levels, a couple seconds, a couple thirds, all my fourths, 1/5, and then that's it.
I
So,
think, yeah, I agree. I think we should set up base and let you guys rest. All of
Grizz,
us.
Definitely.
as you guys are discussing this, you guys hear a
We need to get
shout.
out of this inn.
They're over here, and it sounds
Hurry, cast
very
it. Let's
familiar
do
to
this.
you, Grizz.
Takes 10 minutes to cast.
So do I recognize the voice?
It sounds like your dad.
What the shit?
Yeah, it takes me.
Grizz,
I need 10 minutes to do it as a ritual.
You guys noticed fire from where you guys came. You noticed torches and stuff start to emerge.
is there a way to make this go any faster? Because I'm pretty sure we got people on our ass.
No. I think we just need to jump on our horses and run.
I'm down for that.
So I'll just hop on my horse and
Hakir stands up, draws his sword, and goes, "Go. I'll distract them for you. Get away here."
1 versus 5,000 or whatever? I don't think so. Hop on the same horse as Tobin. Let's go.
You guys saved
For
me.
another day.
It's the best thing I could do is help get you.
No,
taken
I'm
away.
not wasting my 7th level for you to stay behind. And, nope, you're coming.
I'll throw his ass
Your
on the
life
horse.
your
It's not
life
the
is
horse
now
on-
worth 1,000 gold pieces. I'm
Tie
not
him
going to
up,
leave
let's go.
1,000 gold pieces to
I'll-
get taken by 5,000
You took
raiders.
my
Let's go.
only diamond. You're coming with me.
I'll grab him, throw him on the horse, and slap the horse on the ass, and hop on mine.
Go ahead and roll. To see
Shit,
if
that
you
was
can
my
grab
horse.
him.
What the fuck?
Huh?
All right, that's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna
Roll-
cast.
Roll to see if you can actually pick him up and throw him on the horse.
Strength
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay, you succeed.
All right, I'm like Pericles. Get on my
Corbin,
horse.
jump on
Let's
one
go.
of the horses too. Let's go.
Tobin can run faster than a horse.
I can run faster than the horse.
Okay, well, let's go, guys.
All right, so we're going.
The opposite direction of them. But we need to still go in the same direction where we need to go.
All right. I take off running.
We're galloping away in the wind.
Full sprint, not gallop. Full sprint.
Okay, you
We'll
guys are-
sprint in the wind,
You guys
like dust in the wind.
You guys go and you notice torches starting to emerge from your left as you guys are running down the path in the trees. You just notice them start popping up. You notice a cliffside to your right all of a sudden emerge, and the path turns a little bit, and you guys are riding along the cliff. And you guys noticed it goes down, and then a ravine opens up into a river. The river looks pretty shallow where you could cross still, if you guys choose to, or you could ride along the river.
Hey, Pericles, you got your illusions? Can you cast an illusion of a dragon or something behind us so that it would distract them?
Hey, you read my mind. I actually was literally just looking at that spell.
Okay.
So I cast Major Image of a 20-foot dragon, a 20-foot red dragon. That I'm gonna make it seem like. So I'm gonna like look behind us and be like, "Come to my aid!" And then a fucking red dragon. It appears that a red, and it sounds, it looks, and it smells exactly how I want it to. So it seems completely real. Looks like it fucking breaks out of the ground and starts flying over us like a protector, and roaring and scaring the shit out of anyone who looks at it.
Okay, so
Especially
As-
goblins, because goblins are scared shitless of dragons.
as this happens, you guys notice arrows start shooting up at the illusion.
It just
Ride away in the wind.
as
And
the arrows.
It looks like the arrows, like he dodges the arrows is all. It looks
Right,
like.
that's what I was gonna say. I just because I can move it however I want, I make it look like it's dodging the arrows,
Okay, so.
and then I'm gonna make it do like a couple sweeps over so that they can feel the heat of like its fire breath and stuff. Like it doesn't hurt them, but they can feel the heat from it.
Are you guys gonna cross the river or ride along the river?
We should cross it.
You need to cross it.
Yeah, we'll cross it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys end up crossing the river, and continue as you go. It's about 20 feet wide river. So you guys end up crossing, and then as soon as you guys get out, you start running again, and you noticed a whole bunch of different races: orc, humans, tieflings, all sorts of stuff. Just go up there to the river and see you right off it in the distance. But they're still keeping their eyes to the sky, looking for that dragon. They start shooting at you, but to no avail. The arrows don't reach you guys. But they start to cross the river as well.
As soon as.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So I cast this at 4th level, just so you know, so it doesn't require any concentration, and it lasts until I dispel it.
Okay.
the dragon.
Okay.
And then And then with that, I'm gonna make the dragon like kind of fly low by the river and make it look like it's shooting fire out of its mouth. And as it does that, I'm gonna cast a 5th level fireball, which is 150 foot range. So I still should be
Okay.
able to. Yeah. So I cast fireball and then hit him with a fireball, so it looks like the dragon hit them with fire.
Okay, so you just see bodies kind of go and fly, rocks and stuff. And you notice that they
Yeah.
kind of back off, swords and shields up, and they start shooting arrows, and kind of backing off into the trees.
I'm gonna look at because I'm riding with Ligon right now because fucking what's his nuts? Hakir took my horse. So I'm riding bitch with Ligon right now. I'm just gonna look at Ligon and be like, that's how it's fucking done.
This is my idea. You can claim it all you want.
I was thinking of it before you did, right? But magic users think alike.
Mm.
And the fireball was my idea. We just keep riding and
So you guys keep
the
riding.
the dragon's just gonna kind of trail us and keeping like
Is
look like
Darian
it's keeping an eye out for us.
is Darian's Sabretooth still with us? Or did it disappear?
It should
What
be.
is it?
It should technically be there still.
Yeah.
I was gonna
What was
say
So
until
she
it
could ride
drops.
it.
Oh, that's true. I'm just gonna ride the fucking Sabretooth.
Yeah, because it says until I think it
Well, what's
drops
its
to
summon
0
time
hit
for?
points or the spell ends, and the spell was concentration up to an hour.
Yeah, so it should
It's
still be
not.
there.
Yeah, it's still there as you guys are riding off. But
Were you
Okay.
still concentrating on it though? That's the question.
I don't think so at that point. Not after the fight, so no.
okay, so no, it's not
Yeah.
there.
Okay, well then I'm riding bitch with Ligon.
Want me to cast it? We can have two giant Sabretooth and a spider with us again.
You guys are still riding along.
Yep.
Kind of in the
Okay.
heat.
No. Yeah, we're sprinting.
Can we stop and make a camp for the night or
Well,
anything?
let's
Well, you guys
let's
are
get a
still-
ways away.
Let's get a ways down the road,
Yeah, I'd
and then
like to
let's
get away
find a
from them.
good, safe place to stop.
So as you guys keep riding along, it seems like a couple hours, and you notice the trees start to thin, and you, Pericles, recognize the place. You guys are just outside of where you're headed.
Festia.
Right, we're just outside of Festia. We're almost there. This is gonna be because if we're going to a town full of bounty hunters, and there's a bounty on our fucking head worth 100,000 gold, this might not be the best place to be.
True. There's
Exactly.
bounty on your guys' head, not mine.
Right, I'm gonna
Hey,
use my
Rod.
hat of disguise and make myself look like a blonde-headed half elf that looks nothing like me. Like,
So-
great, now there's no bounty on me either. My name's Jonathan.
Could you do that to everyone else as well?
I would need to take a rest in order to be able to do the spell to make everyone else look different. I don't have it prepared right now.
All right, can you put up your protective shield? And
So how long have we been running?
You guys been
Did you
around
say?
about a couple hours? So you're outside the town now, and you're probably just on the edge of the tree line, just outside of the town. You guys don't hear the shouts or see the torches anymore. You feel like you guys outran them.
Well, I think there's still a couple hours behind us, so I think we need to just keep going.
Let's go off into the trees a little ways.
Maybe
So that we're
it's
off the
not.
trail, and then I just need 10 minutes. I can cast my tiny hut, and I can disguise it with the terrain so they can't. It's hard to find it.
Maybe
They
not
won't be-
going
then they
to
won't
a town full of bounty hunters is a great idea. Maybe we should skip over Festia.
well,
Right.
I'm just thinking if Pericles said he could disguise all of us. Maybe we should take this short rest, disguise,
I need a long rest.
resupply, and move
He
on to
needs
Fort Rainier.
he needs a long
I need-
rest, which is 8
I
hours.
need to be
Well,
able
4
to
hours
study
for
it
him.
over the night. Right. I just need 4 hours. I would be able to get that spell, and then we would be able to go into town and do our thing.
Do you
And
think
I'll
we should?
need-
Do you think we should just move on straight to Fort Rainier?
I think so. If there's a bounty that big on your guys' head,
Leatrix, I need you to roll another con save.
I think we need to just honestly keep going and maybe try to because that bounty's going to be everywhere, right? I think we need
Right.
to go find the king. I think we need to find the king, regroup with him.
The king's
agree.
probably still in Alexandria.
Maybe.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's head to Fort Rainier. What's everyone else think?
Right. The question is though, are we gonna go off into the tree line right here where we still have tree cover and do our rest and then move on?
I mean,
So
that would
that-
kind of make sense instead of doing it out in the open. Am I correct?
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm saying if we push past
Just follow the tree
Festia,
line down.
then to get down to Fort Rainier, I guess we could follow the tree line a bit.
So we hit the mountains.
So as you guys discuss this, Hakir rides up on your horse, and Fort Rainier is the loss.
It's a loss.
All came from there.
Well, that's good to know. That kind of makes me feel like the general is in league with the Dark Lord, because he's the one that told us to go there.
The general's the one that saved me.
All right. Well, at least we're getting information. That's important.
He unfortunately was captured and is now
Well,
held
that's-
prisoner in Fort Rainier.
Did you happen to see a fucking grimy looking high elf leading an army of fuckheads? Possibly, most likely, shooting fucking arrows at people.
No.
Can I ask
The
you a
only one
question?
that I saw shooting arrows, and he looks back at her, and it's what I thought was her.
All right. Well, he could be disguising himself as her as well, because he knows who she is.
Can I what's the guy what's his name again?
Hakir.
Akir? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
My father, God, I can't remember his name. I thought I wrote it down.
You don't remember your dad's name?
No, remember we named
What
him.
kind of son are you?
We named him last episode.
Grinley Strongarm.
Grinley.
Yeah, it was Grinley.
By any chance, do you know? Because you were with the Dark Lord. Do you know if Grinley Strongarm is part of their army?
No, I don't know. Sorry. There's a lot of orcs and stuff.
What?
A lot of
What do you-
goblins. There's all sorts.
He
of
looks
races.
he looks just like me.
I was more concerned with, and he looks back at Leatrix, what I thought was her. And the
Well-
general helped me escape, and I'm afraid he's paying the consequences for doing so.
So now I guess the question is do we go save the general?
I think it would be. It depends, because if Fort Rainier is a complete loss, that means that's overrun, and we're not going to be able to get in there.
Do you know
I
where-
wish my dad was here. He was the true leader of this group.
Do you
Right.
You know what?
Since when?
He looks at Torben, and I thought Torben was the leader.
We don't really have a leader, technically.
Yeah,
We
we're
just
just
kind of
kind of
it's a council.
Isn't he the toughest one of you all?
Isn't he the what?
The toughest.
The toughest. Maybe.
Yeah.
It
No.
depends on what you're talking about. He's definitely the fastest.
Torben's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, well,
Wait a second.
The Peter Griffin. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm pretty tough.
Right.
Depends on
It
what
just
kind of tough you're talking.
depends on what you're talking about, because
We all have a
as
strength.
far as being tough, I would say probably our big guy right here.
Fist.
Corbin's definitely a hard hitter, and he's definitely the fastest. Don't get me wrong, but
Any,
like I said, we don't really have a leader per se.
well,
If anyone's the fucking leader, it's me, because I'm a goddamn major in the Alexandrian army.
And I don't follow the army. Neither does my dad. So,
Right,
with
which
those,
is why I said we don't have a leader.
with those
but
pointing to
we're
God,
getting off subject here. Do you think we should just at least get eyes on Fort Rainier to see what kind of shit's going on, or do we
I
just
think
try to
it would
find the
be,
king?
if we can get information about what's happening in Rainier, and then we can get it back to the king somehow, I believe that would be beneficial.
Right.
Because then
So-
he can have eyes everywhere. You can send him a message,
Yeah.
and we'd be able to
Oh shit! Yeah, I could send the king a message. I forgot.
right, and then we'd be able to let him know.
sending everyone else's messages.
Actually, I can send. I'll send one to the general.
See if he's still alive. I could scry on him as well
You could do
to see
It's up to
exactly what's happening to him.
Legan, can you do me a favor and send one
Never
to my
mind.
father
I expended
and
all
ask
my
him what
fifth
is going
levels.
on?
I can't
Did you
scry
say
today.
my name was Legan? Who's Legan?
Megan,
Who is
Legan,
that?
Legan.
His name is Legan, like you're ligging his nuts.
Exactly. Yeah, you want me to send your dad a message? I mean, how many times can I send a message? I could send a few. Hold on, let me check.
Right,
So
but
that
from the
is
sound of it, his dad was leading the charge that we just fucking got away from.
I don't know, but I don't know if he was with the
What
goblins.
would you? I mean, I'm not too familiar with your dad. I don't think I was in there. Dude, was I in there? Was
You watched the
Nigel?
fight. You
Nigel
watched
was,
the
yeah.
fight, remember?
Because I have to be
Nigel,
familiar with him. Yeah.
you watched the fight between him and Grizz.
Um,
That was pretty much
I
it.
could send a message, or Mr. Wizard here can scry on him and actually see what's going on.
One of you
But
two
I
could.
mean,
I just need some
I'm
answers.
I only got a few more spells left that I could send messages, and then I'll be completely tapped out.
Right, well, I was just thinking about it and I realized that that fireball I cast trying to get away from our pursuers kind of took away my last 5th level spell, and I need a 5th level spell for scrying. So I
Alright,
can't
I
scry
guess that
until.
answers it. I could send him a message. What would you like me to tell him or ask him? Because
Ask him if he is working with the Dark Lord and is betraying me.
Pretty
all right,
straightforward.
should I make it sound creepy?
Father.
All right. I'll send Grinley Strongarm a message.
Okay.
Somebody count words for me, would you? I'll
Yep.
speak slow. Grinley. This is a message from your son.
It's 8.
Grizzly.
That's 9.
Are you working for the Dark Lord?
Is that
It's
it?
16.
And have you betrayed your son?
It's 22.
Grizzly.
It's 23.
That's it.
You get a message back. It says, "No, we are outside of Alexandria waiting for my son."
That's 10.
Okay, so obviously there's been an illusion.
I haven't told
With-
you anything.
Oh, all right.
Grizz, your dad's screwed.
All right.
Just kidding.
Make a deception check. Oh.
Your dad, he says he's outside of Alexandria. Why are you asking about your dad?
I thought I heard him.
I thought he was in the goblin camp and they were heading towards to help the king because we hailed them.
Because when we were running away, I thought I heard him yelling. Thought we were
Right,
over
I
there.
recognize I recognize the voice as well. It sounded like his father was leading the charge against us. But clearly, I'm gonna look at Hook here. Someone is using hallucinatory magics that makes us think that other people are attacking us that aren't.
I don't know. Like, it really looked like her, except she don't have wings.
As we're talking, I would assume that we're walking the tree line past Vestia.
I thought you guys
Right.
stopped. I thought you guys stopped outside.
Yeah, I
You
thought we
didn't
did, but
Oh,
Right.
that's right. We were talking about it. I think we need to get moving.
Right. Let's keep on the tree line so we can dive into the woods if we need.
I got at least 2 more messages I could send. Should I send one to the general?
I think you should
Just,
send
just
one to
make
the
sure he's
general
alive
and one
and
to
see
the
where
king.
he's being kept.
What did you say, Chris?
That's a good idea.
I said I think if it's up to you, but I think if you used them, I would use one on the general and one on the king to see how stuff's going in Alexandria.
All right. I'll send the general a message.
Ravens are losing.
Good. So I'll send the general a message.
And as you do this, I need you to roll another con save.
Me?
No, Darian. Okay. You feel a pull towards Festia, but you resist. Is all.
Oh shit! I could send 3 more messages, not 2. I just noticed.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh. That was my last 3rd level spell slot.
That's the message you're sending.
That's when you get sending is
Oh,
a
no,
3rd
no.
level.
I'm just telling the general I used my last 3rd level spell slot.
No. So I'll send a message to the general.
Okay.
Boy, this is
Oi,
Nigel.
This is Nigel.
We heard you were captured.
We heard you were captured. It's 10.
Are you alive? If so, where are you being held?
That's 20.
Can we save you?
It's 24.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. The message flutters off into the distance. And a few minutes later, you get a respond. He sounds pretty weak, but he says, "In Rainier, captured, put to death in the morning. Save the king." That's all it says.
Oh, it sounds like we got to go to Fort Rainier tonight.
You don't know this.
Sounds like you don't know shit.
Technically, Ligon's the only one that knows.
It's all in my brain.
Yeah, it's all in his brain. So you didn't hear it, only he heard it. Until he says that he tells everybody.
Well, the general's screwed.
that's way of putting it.
He's being put to death in the morning.
We're not going to be able to get to Rainier by the morning.
He told us to save the king.
Save the king.
What time of day is it?
It's probably like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
So, by judging where we're at and where Fort Rainier is at, shit, we need. Even if we were to get there in time to stop, to Fort Rainier, let's just
You
listen.
guys are probably, let's see, you guys are right here. You guys are probably half a day to 3/4 of a day to Fort Rainier from where you're at now, currently.
So, hear me out. If we head to Fort Rainier to try to save the general,
You guys have till morning, technically.
we only have, maybe 12 hours? Maybe? Before he's put to death.
Right.
Right.
Do we
I'm
have
tapped
any-
out. I'm tapped
Have
out. I wouldn't be able to help you fight. Or heal you.
If we
I've
take a
only got
long rest, I can teleport us there.
Question.
True. That's true.
Do you still have that gem that allows you to teleport?
No,
No,
that
that's
got
the
blown
thing.
up.
That's the thing that exploded in the cave.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, remember we were being tracked by it. Or at least we thought.
So, I mean, we could do that. We could totally. You only need 4 hours, but I need my 8. I'll need a full
It's
8
fine.
hours.
That would still give us about 4 hours of leeway to get there and to do our thing.
So,
We'd still have time.
But that's if we weren't interrupted in the middle of the night by some people that are disguising themselves as other people.
If I cast my tiny hut, then no one can do anything to us.
All right. Well, I mean, this is a group decision. I'm
You
totally
guys-
down to go help the general.
You guys help my friends, so I'm down with what you decide.
Hakir,
I've
We
worked-
just need to.
Hakir
I've worked
just-
with this. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, Hakir just, I'm with Torben.
I've worked with this general for many years. I know him very well. I consider him. Before I met you guys, I considered him one of my only friends. One of the only people I trusted to know who I really am.
And he came and helped us.
If there's
fight
any
Baylor
chance,
as well.
if there's any chance to save him, I would
Yeah.
like to take it.
And I've
Wait.
worked under him for a long time.
He never really told me exactly where he was being held. So I could send him another
Well,
message.
I know
like,
Fort
wait,
Rainier
he'd
very
be
well,
there.
and I'm sure Grizzly knows Fort Rainier very well too. We know where the holding cells are. We
And
know.
that's where I was stationed out of.
Okay.
So between the two of us, and I'm sure Torben's been there a few times
But-
as well.
Mr. Wizard,
Yes.
said just get your hut up. Get your little dome going.
Well, let's
We'll
go into
plan
the woods a little bit so that we're off.
I thought
We're out.
we already were.
Thought we
You
No,
were.
we're
You guys are on the
we're
edge
we're
of
like
the
on the
trees.
edge.
So yeah,
Okay.
let's go into the trees
Let's
a
go
little bit.
into the trees a wee bit, and then
Perfect.
I'll start the ritual.
Right. I'll
So we'll
scout
go
out
in.
to see if there's some big boulders or something that we can set up right next to.
So we haven't
or something.
heard from Leatrix or Grizz on what we should do.
I'm fine with what everyone
No,
wants to do. Let's
Can you-
rest and then get going.
Can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're good.
Yeah, no, I was with Pericles saying that I worked under the general. I know it. I'm stationed out of there. I would say we go in and go get him.
Who's Percules?
Hercules.
Percules.
Technically, that was my father's name.
So I'm going to do a
Pericles.
perception check if I could to see if I could find a good spot to put a dome up, like some big boulders with some trees around it.
Okay.
If you choose,
I mean, you don't have to roll for it. You guys venture in. You do notice some bigger trees and some rocks. There's not really any like huge boulders, but there's some bigger trees. Kind of just as it gets thicker.
should I send as okay? Is this a good enough spot for you, Pericles?
Right. Oh, this works. Yep.
All right, perfect. And now, while he's doing that, I'm going to ask the group should all send the king a message and let him know what's happening to his general and see what's going on.
Maybe dangerous, but possibly.
Tell him the
You're
general has
working
been
on your
captured.
dome. You don't listen. You're working on your dome.
I'm sitting there. I'm setting up the ritual. So I can still talk. I know what my own sigils look like. I can still talk while I'm doing this.
I was asking the other people.
All right. All right.
I
Sorry.
mean, it'd be risky, but we should do it.
It would be risky sending a message. They wouldn't be able to track it if that's
No,
what
but what if we're thinking of it wrong? What if people are turning on us that are trying to help us? I mean, obviously, there's something that looks
Well,
like me out there.
this war is against the king.
Yeah, the King Alexandria, not your lover. If that's what you're wondering.
No, I know that. But
Not true.
one lesbian for the rest of this campaign.
I can't. That was funny.
It's not my lover anymore. I'll just find the next female.
Guess who just had
So-
a sex change?
Yeah, I think
Anybody
you
got a
should let
spell
the-
for that?
I think you should let the king know that a general's been captured and ask also for any updates that he can give us. Maybe.
Tobin,
It's just
what do you think as well? I know. I'm asking Tobin as well.
Oh, I agree. I think it may be dangerous, but we should do it.
Maybe try to throw in there that the Dark Lord is using our faces against us.
True.
That is true.
I could send a few more messages. But then I will definitely be real tapped out unless they're level 1 spells.
Great.
All right. Since the DM just left,
I'm listening. I'm listening.
okay. All right. I'll sit down, take a deep breath. I'm starting to get pretty freaking tired. And I'll just close my eyes and focus on the king. Alexander. It's hard to say his name with the accent.
Great.
And I'll focus on him and I'll. So when I speak, by the way, guys, when I'm sending these, I'm not speaking. I'm saying it in my head. Just so you guys know.
So when you get a response, Grizz, you can't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can fucking hear it.
I'm reading his mind.
He's clairvoyant.
As a barbarian, I have that skill.
No, so I'll close my eyes and I'll just sit there, Indian style, just sit there and focus on the king, his image, and send him cast sending again, this time at 4th level.
Okay. So as you cast it at a higher level, do you get more words to send or what?
No, it's the same amount.
It's just more likely to go through.
It's just I can use any spell slot for
Oh, okay.
any lower spell. It's just it doesn't do anything. It's just sending.
Word.
So I'll ask him since I sound like shit. He doesn't know. He doesn't know Ligon. He doesn't know.
This is Nigel.
You can talk like Nigel.
This is Nigel speaking.
This is Nigel speaking.
This is
So
Nigel with
Jen-
3 words.
This is Nigel speaking, he said.
You guys made me lose my train of
Really good
thought, son
setup.
of a bitch.
You made
Your
me lose.
general has been captured. How's the war?
How's it going?
This is hard, guys. Trying to think of words to make it sound like within 25. It's hard.
You're
Okay.
Yeah, that is hard.
You're at
Make sure he
12.
knows that they're using our faces against us.
You're at 12.
I don't hear any of these guys talking, by the way.
Okay. You're at 12.
They're using our faces and family against us.
That's 20.
What should we do?
24. You get a response fairly quickly.
And they know. So in this sending, by the way, DM, they know the feeling and stuff. They know that this would be me.
Okay. Yeah.
They know where the message is coming from.
I kind of got it. So you get a response from the king.
Up, homies.
How's it going? No, I'm just kidding.
How's the war?
Still trapped in Alexandria. Stay on task. Save the general. Please hurry. Don't have much time.
Okay. I'll stand up.
I heard that all right.
Kind of weakly. Is your dome up yet?
Give me about 7 more minutes. It hasn't been that long, alright? I need 10 minutes.
Oh,
king-
come on, man.
Akir looks at you.
Oh,
What did he
man.
say?
The king said he's trapped in Alexandria. He told us to go try to save the general. And that there's not much time left. Whatever that means. He didn't say much about them using our faces or our family against us. He actually said nothing at all about it. But I mean, that's the extent of what he said.
That's a wee bit of concerning, isn't it?
Oh, by the way, he did tell us to stay on task. I forgot
Maybe
he said that.
he's got to look into it first before he knows what's going on with us being used.
Boy.
So I think we're on the right track about thinking about saving the general, because that's what the king wants us to.
Just a thought. It might be a bad one.
It probably is coming from you, but go ahead.
Do you think you should send a message? Or no, you already did. Did you already send a message to the king, right? First king?
I tried it. He didn't answer. And all said he was a douchebag because he didn't answer.
That's right. Okay, never mind.
So either it didn't go through or he's ignoring me.
Or he's blocking it.
I just didn't know if you should send one. Did you send it as from Leatrix or like from you?
Well, I mean, he
I
knew
mean-
You can
that.
tell who it comes from.
Yeah, and it's a guy voice. You think he's gonna
Oh,
my
definitely.
sex change there?
Leatrix.
Oh, be like, oh, Matrix, I used to bone you down and
She's now a
we'll have
lesbian.
babies and stuff.
Hey, you over there, you should probably plug your ears percolate.
Percolate.
I'll think Pericles is not listening. He's focused on his magic.
Yeah, don't
Hey,
listen to
I'm
the
almost done.
conversation.
I'm almost done.
But I mean, I got 2 more spell slots that I could use for whoever wants me to send a message. But I'm getting pretty freaking tired right now. I'm getting worn
So
out.
am I. We need to rest.
I agree.
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
So much for being a powerful wizard.
I'm
Do you
gonna stop looking at. It's a long fucking ritual, all right. It takes time to do it properly.
Have you?
Do you think you
and
should message the general back and ask it where he is at in?
I mean, I
Or-
could. That's
that
what I
way
was
we-
originally thinking, but then you guys said, "Oh, I know where stuff is in this land."
I
Right.
think
So
maybe
I
you should
didn't
send one to
realize.
the general and see what part of the base he's at. So that way we can know.
I think that would be wise. Oh, I'll sit back down.
Hakir stands up and says, "I got one for you when you're done."
You need. Oh, okay. I know I raised you and stuff, but I don't really know you or people you know. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll close my eyes. Hold my head up. Sit in that Indian position again. Focus on the general. And send my mind to him while sending a message. Do you know where you're being
Nothing.
held?
It's 8.
We are coming.
The king's orders.
11.
All the king's orders.
Anything we need to look out for might be something good to say.
I can't hear you guys. I'm focused in magic.
Forgot I'm over here castrating myself having a sex change, so.
You cast. Wait, well, I already thought you were a woman.
Whoa! Some shit just happened.
um,
Don't worry, I'll cast mending later.
who captured you? How many enemies within the walls?
Okay. You get a response. Again, he sounds weak and. Anival captured me.
Who?
Hundreds. Here. And. Pericles' father. That's all it says.
He's not going to tell me where he is.
Oh,
That was the first fucking
sorry.
question I asked.
In the dungeon. Sorry,
the dungeon.
I forgot about that.
All right. I'll open my eyes.
It's done. Everyone, circle up. It's done. Make sure you're
What?
About fucking time!
Let's
Make sure
get
you're within the
inside. I'll
dome.
tell you what he said. So we'll
Make
get
sure you're
inside.
within the dome. All right, everyone, circle up. As everyone gets closer, I'm gonna finish the ritual, and the dome
We gotta
appears
hold
around
hands,
us.
sing kumbaya, anything like that.
Protect us from the outside. Wait, I'm not a bard. What the
To the
fuck am I doing?
window, to the window, to the wall, to the wall.
Alrighty then.
So I finished my ritual, casting Tiny Hut, and that is a 10-foot radius, so we have 20 feet of movement. Or no, it's
Pretty tight for all of us.
it's not huge. Yeah, it's 10-foot radius, so it's 20
average.
foot in diameter. And then I make it the outside appear to be like the same color scheme as like the forest around us, so it's difficult to see. And then from the inside, like we can see out of it normally, and the only thing that can pass through it is breathable air.
Well, we can go.
And
in
we
out.
can walk in and
So,
out, but nothing that was outside of it when I cast it can come in.
Okay.
So can we build a fire in here and they wouldn't see it?
But where
Correct.
would the smoke go?
No, the smoke goes out.
So they would
It's
see the
still see-
smoke then.
Because I can choose the temperature and
weird.
everything inside. We don't need a fire. I can choose the temperature. I can choose the climate, everything inside the
Oh, okay.
tiny hut.
All right. So as we settle down inside,
And I can make it like light inside that you can't see from the outside as well. So if we need light to see or whatever, then I can make it from within.
The general said he's in the dungeon.
I kind of figured, but it's good to know
He said
that's
there's
where he's been held.
hundreds of people.
Right, we'll have to be careful.
What was the name? He said Adador.
Alavar.
Alavar.
Alavor. And
He said
you
Alavor is the
so
one that captured him.
so as soon as you guys hear Alavor, you guys know because he mentioned his name before as the bard you guys saved in Lake City.
Yeah, I know.
I told you he shouldn't follow us when we were on that fucking island. I was right.
Wait.
My
Wasn't
dad
that-
mentioned it too, so it's not just you.
Right. No, your dad was a smart man. As much as we argued with each other, we definitely agreed on the important things.
But yeah, he's the one that captured the general with hundreds of enemies in there. Right.
Right.
This is gonna have to be a stealth mission. And I'll look over at Torben, which is probably gonna be only you because we all suck at stealth.
I can make us invisible.
Matrix.
I can make a handful of us invisible.
Yeah. And I mean, normally I'm at disadvantage at stuff, but as my race, I'm at advantage, so it's just a straight roll, which is nice. I didn't really say that. Anyways, so I think maybe Tolbin. Once we get there, Tolbin and whoever else is the sneakiest will have to lead the group. Maybe use the one people that's not so stealthy as distractions, maybe.
Go run that way.
Or something. I don't know. We'll have to think of a plan.
Then the wizard can
But,
stand there and be like, "Look at my twig arms," and then maybe everybody would pay attention to him for a minute.
I can cast some pretty big illusions. I can definitely create a distraction.
But Heracles, apparently there's someone there that you might be interested in.
Is
The
it another one of the fucking generals? God, is he
The
fucking
general said that your father's there.
I'm gonna stand up and walk outside of the hut.
You can't because the dome's gone. Son of a bitch.
Nope, that's not how it works.
Yeah, you have to stay in the dome.
Let me look at it real quick, because I wouldn't know that.
No, I don't think you have to, as long as you pass the spell.
Immobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you, remains stationary for the duration the spell ends if you leave its area. So I don't leave, because I would know that. But I do. I just sit there in silence.
So we can't even leave the area then.
No, we
No,
can.
it's just me. It's just me.
You can't.
Because then it does go on to say, let me pull it up again. It says 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. The spell fails if its area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast the spell can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. Until the spell ends, you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it's transparent from the inside. So you guys can pass through it, but I can't.
And so, as this was said, that Hakir stands up and goes, "And that's who I want you to send a message to. Is Alavol."
You want me to send it to that douchebag?
This is the least I could do for the general. Tell him I'm coming back with a prize. But I need an illusion of one of you by my side as I captured
Make
you.
it me more believable.
You said you could make an illusion, Pericles?
Hi. What if it's an illusion?
I can cast all kinds of illusions. Yes,
Can you cast one to look one like any one of you?
I can make an illusion to look like all of us.
Well, hold, time out. Big T, right? If Pericles' dad's there, who is also a master at an illusionary, would
He's
he
not.
see right through it?
He's an archer.
Oh, he is. Okay.
He's not a spellcaster. He's an archer. He was the commander of the Alexandrian um, archer fleet.
Okay.
So how did you
Never
become a
mind then.
wizard then in a
So,
spellcast?
Because after I thought he died, I quit training in archery because I wasn't very good with a bow, and then I found a mage that trained me.
all right. So I could send that message to him, but
It's in your voice, isn't it?
he would know my intent or the feeling,
Then we
which
need
is
to
bad.
then we need to make you feel like it's forced.
That don't make any sense. Um, or I mean, because they don't know who I am. Maybe
You're my partner then.
I could be your partner. Exactly. So this could work, but maybe instead of I'll get we could make it look like Torben. Yes, we could do that. But in order to get his dad's attention, maybe we make it look like him.
Well, he said he could do all of you.
I can, as long as it's within a 20-foot cube, I can cast an illusion that looks like all of us are walking up.
And I will
Right, but
walk
you
just
have to be there.
outside.
Come on, I don't want you to be there. Is the thing.
I just have to be within 150 feet of it.
Okay,
And it'll be a
so we
distraction at
could.
the front gate, which there's a tunnel about 50 feet from the front gate that leads straight into the underbelly of the fort. It'll be a distraction where eyes are somewhere else.
Then we can't guarantee your protection getting out.
I don't.
This is the least I could do to help. Not
I
only
don't
you,
think.
but the general as well.
Well, hold the phone. Hold up.
What the fuck is a phone?
You know what I mean. Hold the sending spell. Hold it, right? If you got shot in the back by these guys, how do they know that you're coming back with on their side? If you're supposed to be dead.
That's where you come in that you was able to remove it.
I
And
mean,
they
I
will be
was,
very
or I didn't
interested.
remove it.
They would
I
be
didn't kill you.
there would be very interesting to them on who can remove that kind of spell.
But then I'll be trapped.
You
I
won't
think
be there.
I think
You're
it's
just
a
sending
trap.
the message.
It's a
You
trap.
physically won't be there.
It's no. I think
It'll
it's a
be
trap.
an illusion.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna insight check him. Is he telling us like? Is he trying to lead us there for the bounty or anything? Like, I
No,
want to
he's
read him.
trying to get you guys in, like, he's trying to get you guys in the underbelly, like, in a secret passageway, and he's trying to distract them elsewhere. So he's trying to get a message out to have them meet him at the gate, so they're all looking at the gate.
Oh, I just with this. The thing about the sending spell is they know my intent, hands down. They know. Or I wouldn't be able to send it because then they would know that we would be doing something else. They would something's up. They wouldn't know exactly what, but they would know the intent.
They would know that there's deceit involved.
Exactly. Oh, great idea. Don't get me wrong. Great idea. But yeah, I think it would be too risky. Like I could try to hold that, but with this spell, it doesn't lie.
I can create a distraction at the gate to make it look like they're under siege. I cast a few firebolt cantrips at the gate, make it look like they're getting hit, and then make it look like there's something coming at them. I can make it look like we're coming at them. I have this ability actually. I can cast an illusion of myself, and then that illusion can cast cantrips. So it would seem more real. And if they hit it, it has my hit points as well. So it would be able to take damage and look like I'm actually there.
Do you have a map of this place that we're going to?
No.
I don't, but I can draw it out for you if you got some parchment.
I wasn't looking at you when you talked, but that works too.
I can't tell who you're fucking looking at. We're on a screen here.
Well, shit, I don't
Grizzly,
know.
do
I
you
think
have a map of
it's a
of the
great
place?
idea if you walk up, but then your life is at risk, and I can't have that. I already read
not-
you once, I
it's-
can't do it again.
It's not your decision. It's mine.
Well, technically, it could be mine because I just brought you back to life, right? So you owe me.
Right.
Correct.
But to be fair, we didn't bring him back just to
Throw his
sit
life
on the
away.
sidelines. He could
I
be of
know.
use to us.
I'll get that.
He's a
But
capable man.
maybe
What did you say,
send
Torben?
him an illusion.
I said
as
he's a
well.
capable man. He can do his part.
Well, what I'm getting at is we don't send him. We add him to the illusion, and have them approach.
We need someone that can be physical with the gods so they know I'm real. Because if we can get the illusion inside, then they're paying attention and closer there while you guys sneak in.
Well,
Even
then
if
it would
we
have
don't-
to be
Even if we don't
if it
tell
has
them
to
the
be
message, I will bring
if
it
the
out.
illusion has to be physical and not be able to be passed through, then I would have to be an illusion of myself. I
No,
can't cast an illusion of
just-
someone else.
Just one of us has to be physical. They won't touch you guys because it's my bounty.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Right.
Oh, I don't know. Is there
Yeah.
so?
I can't do it because I have to be in the tunnel.
Right.
All of you go to the tunnel. Pericles
Where is the
casts
tunnel
the
exactly?
illusion, and I bring the illusion inside.
Do we
tunnel-
know?
The tunnel is in a small. You'll see a stone, kind of oval-like, that you could push over, and it leads into a tunnel that leads into the under the belly of the sewers of the castle that can lead straight to the dungeon.
DM, do I know of this tunnel?
It's usually you've heard of it. It's usually used for thieves and stuff like that. But you were wondering, like, it's always been a mystery how thieves and bandits always got into the fort, and now you know. So you've heard of a tunnel, but you don't know exactly where it was at.
So I can vouch for like I've heard
Well-
of the tunnel. I just don't know where it is.
I mean, so I just don't like the fact that you would be going in alone, and once those illusions disappear, you're screwed. This is what I'm saying,
Well,
right?
That's
So-
why you guys shouldn't fail.
Well, I get that we can't fail.
It's
Otherwise,
not. It's my decision to make, not yours for me. You guys, this is a way in, and I can give it to you. Just let me.
Say we let the man do it.
I mean, you already killed him once.
I did.
Of course, you would say that. I may be a pirate.
Thank you
but
for your sacrifice, my friend.
And if
We'll
it
try
works
on.
I like
out,
to see people die.
if it works out, I might be able to get out in time. As long as the illusion stays.
So, all right, let's say this all works, right? We get into the tunnel, we get to the general, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan from there? Like, I can use my highest level spell and get us straight to Alexandria.
Use Pericles' teleport to get out.
Well, that's
I
what I was
can do
saying. Is
that.
I could get us to Alexandria, but with like, where are we going after this?
I think that's a concern for when you guys get out. I think we should stay at task and think of what first to do to save the general.
I think what we should do is we should go in, get the general.
Get to safety.
One of you two, you or Pericles, use the teleport to get us out, and then the other one uses it to teleport us to Alexandria.
But you have to understand something. With illusions, I have to be able to see it.
You said, yeah, 150. So you could stay up on the hill in the trees and make the illusion. We go down, and then Legan can teleport us out. You can meet up with us, and hopefully
No,
he makes it out, and then we can
I
all
mean,
do
so
Alexandria.
I can't teleport us anywhere like Pericles can. I can only teleport us to one spot, and that's to the
Where his body
sorceress
was.
where my body was. Yes,
Right.
which is above Alexandria.
How long does it take you to set up a sanctuary where you can teleport to?
24 hours.
Right, that's
Still
yeah.
at that
We don't have
time.
time for that.
I didn't know you had to watch the illusion. It was just an idea. And Akir sits down.
I do. I have to be able to see the illusion in order to see where to send it, because it doesn't act independently. I have to control the illusion. So I have to be able to see where it's walking and how to move it in order to make it look natural. Otherwise,
What
I
about the
if I don't see it and I'm just within range of it, that's fine as well. But I'm not going to see where I'm moving it to. I could accidentally run it into somebody or into something, and then you'll be able to tell it's an illusion.
Well, what you could do is wait for it to get inside the gates, watch, and then make your move, and I'll make sure it stays there.
Right. There's one other thing I might be able to do. I can cast a doppelganger of myself, and then I can see through its eyes. I won't be able to do anything around me, but I can see through its eyes. I can hear through its ears, and it's a physical being. It has
But is it a concentration?
it has about a third of my health, and it can cast cantrips. I could do that. That's the only way around me having to see the illusion. But then Grizzly would probably have to carry me into the tunnel because I wouldn't be able to see from my own eyes. I'd be looking through the illusion.
I can do that.
And then I'd be able to speak through the illusion and everything. And it would be a physical form, so if anyone does happen to try to grab for me, they would be able to physically touch me.
It's not a bad idea. I like that one more than the other one.
Yeah, it's a little better. It doesn't require concentration.
Right. It does take a spell slot to do that. It's not just something to do, but it can. That would be something that could work. Because it's something that I didn't think about having Grizz carry me until right now, but that could work if he does carry me.
I like that. That idea, I think, is the best one we've came up with yet.
I agree. It sounds good.
I
Everyone
guess
else,
I'm the only one here in the boat that doesn't think this is a good idea at all.
what are your thoughts on that?
I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like this is a setup or trap. Something's gonna happen.
You should always go and thinking.
Or we could all just go through the secret tunnel because they're not going to know that we're trying to get into the fort.
They
We
might
could
be waiting for us though.
They could be.
And I can't get a giant spider or saber-toothed tiger through a tiny tunnel, unfortunately.
Right. Well, the distraction could work, but how many forces is it really going to draw forward?
Right.
Well, the guards would look towards the gate because, according to that bounty, you guys are the most wanted people around.
It's true.
It's true.
Keep in mind, I cannot cast illusions from my illusion. So it would only be me and you that are coming through that gate.
I get that. But I think just one of
Um,
you would draw enough
But
people.
if my father really
gonna-
is there, I think that could be something.
Or
Can I? I'm gonna ask Torben if we can discuss in private. So me and him can leave the
Okay.
portal.
Um.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Huh?
What's your thoughts?
So you're a friend. You've known him for a long time. Do you think?
Oh, yeah.
And we know that he has worked with the Dark Lord. Do you think he could be? I'm not trying to question your friend at all, but do you think he could be setting us up, or do you think this is something that we can actually trust?
I've seen him before when he was trying to convince me to join the Dark Lord, and I think he had some sort of influence over him. He doesn't have that over him now, or at least not that I could see. Do I need a roll on that?
No. You see it. You don't see the.
Do you think
I
his
don't
do
see that.
you think his family truly is safe, and they don't have his family and using him?
I think that he's legit. He was always very trustworthy. Back when I originally knew him, he's a dedicated man. So I don't see him being a problem.
Yeah. Um.
I'll vouch for him.
Yeah, and so my thoughts is if we decide to do this, there's just I don't know how we would be able to get everyone out in one piece. So that's why I was asking if you thought we could trust him and this and that before, since you actually know the guy, and I didn't want to say it in front of him to offend him. If this was even going to be a good idea, or if someone should speak up and let the group know.
He'll do his best to try to save those that are honor bound. That he's honor bound to. I know that.
All right. And I guess I'll just we'll head back to, or I'll head back to the portal or the hut.
One thing I'd like to point out about me teleporting us out of that place, I can teleport once per day. When we get done with our long rest, I'm gonna have to teleport us to Fort Rainier. It's too far away to trek it. Otherwise, the general's gonna be killed. So I'm not gonna be able to teleport us out.
Oh, let me ask you guys this: would it be a smart for the whole entire group to go in, or would it be smart for possibly me and Torben to go in?
I mean, the
Isn't it-
reason,
that way all of us don't get. Let's say this goes south, not all of us get captured.
I mean, we definitely don't want to split up the group, right?
I agree with that. We should not split up.
The thing is, once we get to the general, this is what I was thinking. I could teleport us to Alexandria, all of us, or Pericles could teleport us somewhere else. Like as soon as we get a hold of the general, we teleport out. We don't have to go back down the tunnel.
Well, he said he couldn't teleport out because he's got to teleport us to Rainier in the morning so we get there in time.
Oh, you're correct.
Right.
So
So
the only
I
way,
wouldn't be able to do that.
I would be the only one to teleport us, but it's only in one spot. Is the thing.
So it looks like you guys will go back to Alexandria with
Yep.
the general.
which I don't think is too bad of an idea. I think that's a solid.
Well, the king said that there's not much time left. I think we need to get back.
And my
But he did
father,
also tell us to stay on task, and task is gathering forces.
You're right. You're right.
That's true, but it's going to be really hard to get forces when they think that we're worth 50,000 or 500,000 gold pieces.
I'll say yes, exactly. I'll say let's get the general, try to go back through the tunnels. But if shit hits the fan,
Everyone grab
tell
hands.
everyone grab my dick and we go.
That's a little weird. But
and
okay.
then well, the
Just
only
kidding. No,
how
you guys just touch me or be within 5 feet and then we go.
how would we get? The only other question is how would we get Torben's friend with us?
That's the thing. That's why I didn't want him to go in by himself.
We would have to leave him behind.
Exactly. And I don't want to do that.
It's the
You could
least
say
I,
it's your decision.
it's
You
the
could
least
say
I
it's your
could do.
decision. But
The bigger picture is to save this country.
I
I'm just a
mean,
speck of it. My family will be safe if we could save the country. I'm willing to sacrifice myself for it.
We could always meet up with him too.
Look it up. So would I.
Yeah, I say I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we have to get the general. We have to get back to Alexandria. So I guess we put it all on the line here, and we keep our fingers crossed that it works in our favor.
all right.
All we can do is hope.
That's all we can do.
Sounds good.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
we all
Go to sleep now because
I
I'm
think
tired.
I'll get some rest and prepare mentally and physically for tomorrow.
Yep. So I'll
I'm
lay
gonna
down.
go into my meditative state.
Go
And
to
Sounds
sleep.
like a plan.
Leatrix, you need to roll another con save.
And does any of us notice that she's having to do, like, she keeps wincing or anything? Can I do a
You could
perception
check.
or something?
Yeah, you could do that. You just noticed like every now and then she like her muscles tighten up a little bit, and like you could feel her resisting something, but that's it. That's all you could see.
Is everything okay? You look a little tense.
Yeah, everything's fine. I just think we all need some rest and to relax a little bit.
Oh, I do agree, yes. It's been a rough couple of days here. Let's do that.
Yeah, we all need
But
to
I'll
rest.
I'll keep an eye on her because that's I keep seeing her doing that. So
Okay. Uh, so everyone lays down.
I roll up my bed set and go to sleep.
Yep. You notice Takir pulls something out of his bag, starts chewing on it. Looks like some dried meat. He's just chewing on it. Just looks deep in thought, kind of preparing himself for what to come. Everyone lays down. Um, everyone.
Shit, we still need to get a cure back.
Leatrix, you doze off, and you dream of the first king. He's in front of you, and he looks at you and says, "I'm sorry it has come to this, but the sacrifice in the end will be worth it." Grizzly, you see your dad. You're just dreaming, and you see him. You guys in a battle. You fighting side by side, and you swing your axe, and you actually embed your own axe in the enemy in front of you. turns out to be your dad. Pericles, you see your father shooting you in the chest with an arrow. Ligon, you see you holding the head of your father as a sword embeds into your back.
That's some deep shit.
Torben, you see
Exactly.
you see all of your friends clanking mugs together, drinking, celebrating. Seems like a good time. However, you do notice that these friends are all the ones that have passed and died.
Really, to me, that would be comforting.
Yes. You guys going to sleep dreaming of that, and that is where we end our session today.
No, we gotta keep going.
No! Can't do it!
Like Logan's after that. No, we ain't. No. Gonna see what the hell's going on with this shit.
Can we hit the long rest button?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty wore out after that shit. Anyways.
I sent a lot of spells.
I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, please smash that like button. And if you're new here and you don't want to miss the next episode, please hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell to select all, so you can catch the next episode. Because it seems like it might be winding down, but we'll see what happens. Can they save the general or not? Stay tuned.
Well, he actually have his father's hands and his head in his hands.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The only way you can find out is watch the next episode. Bye!
And